What's happening?
What is good, blood fam?
I was listening to the theme music, watching them spread that big flag across the football field, and I kind of got in a trance there.
What?
I was just kind of zoned out, and then the music stopped, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm just trying to force you into excitement about everything. Blade Runner never gets old. That's what it is.
No, I love
Um,
it. I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
I don't know. Uh, it's something. It's something. It's better than nothing. Wait,
I've
I have
seen.
this game say it says fourth quarter. I am just. That's how my day is going. Well, we'll be prepared because this game could be 0-0 at the fourth quarter.
There's no way that this game will be 0-0.
You know what? The NFL refuses us to give us primetime games that we want. I actually wanted the game last night, but I'm still just. I'm distraught.
It wasn't as bad today as what I thought it might be. There was a lot of props being thrown out there about how Zach Wilson played a lot of that game.
Yeah, no. I've not seen anyone but maybe like 5 random people on the internet under threads defending him. And you know what? I guess 5 is better than none when normally it's just me. So, it's a step forward. Uh I went
I'm,
I dove deep into that last night after that we got off the stream and I think those guys on his team. I went to the official Jets YouTube channel because after all games they all post like press conferences between by players that you don't normally see, like that gets posted on like the social media, but it's on YouTube. And Sauce Gardner, Brees Hall, uh Garrett Wilson. I watched all kinds of players doing interviews after that game. I saw them interviewing CJ Uzoma, but they did not show that on their channel. And I was like, yeah, I really want to hear what that guy has to say, but they didn't show his. And you know what? The vibe that I get, obviously they're all distraught after a loss. You could tell they feel it, but they knew that it was not on Zach Wilson. You could tell. And that's a different kind of energy than like post-game interviews from last season.
the only thing that was on him in that game the only thing he did wrong was that interception, and I mean that was pretty much it. Everything else he played pretty
I
well.
mean, and he still put the ball right where it needed to be to win the game on the last throw. Uh
Yeah, he got a lot of props on like NFL radio today for that scramble and throw.
People are waking up to the fact that the whole Jets offense is terrible, not just the quarterback. The run game is getting better, but I really think it comes down to 3 things if you're not naming the quarterback is offensive line, penalties, and dropped passes. Those 3 things are things that Zach Wilson can't control. I mean, he can control penalties. He had a hard time getting that ball snapped on time. Every time the play clock was getting down to 1 or right at 0. I mean, but he didn't get called any penalties on it. So, out of that, if you want to take the quarterback out of the equation, those 3 things right there are huge. And they're all 3 things that were out of his control. He played well behind the line for being chased the whole game.
I'm amazed that in a run heavy offense that they do play that he was the leading rusher last night.
Well, it's because all 3 of his rushes for over 20 yards each. I can't believe they didn't try to run the ball more. But yeah, that game, it's the game with the Chargers, I kind of just moved on from really quick. But that game last night has been weighing on me really heavy. Um, it's giving me flashbacks to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl against Tampa because that's what it really felt like to me.
Yeah, you've said that several times.
And it's true. I mean, Patrick Mahomes was making some of the best throws of his career and hitting his receivers in the hands. They were dropping them. They were getting stupid penalties, and he was getting absolutely run on by having no offensive line all game long by a heavy, pretty solid defensive pass rush. And at the time, the Buccaneers had one of the best pass rushes in the league. And, it just felt like a smaller scale of the same game.
Yeah, as
I
much as
really
I
feel
love to argue, as much as I love to argue with you, there's not a lot to argue about there.
I really feel like Patrick Mahomes was the only member of the Chiefs that showed up to that game.
We already got a kickoff.
All right, kickoff's up, and it is going to be a touchback.
Did you want the
No,
Bills?
I don't want the Broncos, man.
Okay, you
Honestly.
can have the Bills.
If they win, cheers to them. It would be funny. Like, that's the funniest possible outcome tonight, other than a tie, of course. But if the Bills win, I'm not mad. If the Bills lose, I'm not mad either. Like, I've got no bad blood with Buffalo. I just think it would be funny if they lost. We've got 1st and 10 from the 25. It's going to be a quick pass out to James Cook, and he's going to get to the 29.
Oh, he fumbled.
And he fumbles a football, and they're saying it's Denver's ball. So that is the kind of game we're going to have here today.
He just ripped that right out of there.
I didn't even see the ball come out. I thought he went to the ground with it.
He was going to the ground. He just ripped it. Watch. Yank.
Oh my God. What's up, Mary Beth? Dude.
He just took that right away.
Dude, that's insane. All right, it's Denver football. The Bills drive
Man, that call was awful short, Alex.
The Bills drive lasted 8 seconds. That's what they get for not running the ball on first down.
Well, if they'd have ran the ball, it might have been the same result.
I don't think so. He wouldn't have been in that spot of the field either.
All right.
Way to embarrass yourselves on the first play of the game, Bills Mafia. Bro. That's why I'm saying it would be so funny if Buffalo lost this game.
All right, Russell's going to start in the gun. They get the ball back at the 28. They're going to hand it off. That's Javonte Williams. He's going to get about 2.5.
He's got to be in my top 3 favorite Broncos on that team right now.
I like Javonte Williams. After that torn ACL, I wasn't sure how he would come back this season. He's starting to get strong.
He's starting to look back like himself. I mean, when he tore his ACL, he was on a mission. Like, he was going to probably set like a Broncos record or something. He was going nuts that year.
2nd down and 7. Wilson is under center. Gives him the opportunity to run play action, but they hand it off to Williams again. And he's going to push, and he's only going to get about a yard.
I don't know how he got that yard. He just kind of convulsed himself over the yard line. That was impressive. It was like a magic trick. I gotta stop watching anything to do with Buffalo. They just lose every time. Are we gonna have 5 turnovers again? Bro, you just watched Josh Allen at MetLife Stadium. Like, I'm pretty sure all quarterbacks play like trash there.
All right, they're getting super loud. 3rd and 7, and there's a false start.
No. That was the biggest issue the Broncos had last year, was false starts in their own stadium. I know they're in Buffalo right now.
Who should not be the one causing issues.
What a way to start this game, bro. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. I worked hard for them 8 seconds.
Working hard for the money.
What's up, Chubby?
Shebley.
Absolutely everyone in the pick'em picked the Bills to win tonight, so now that I know I won't lose any ground, go Broncos. Bro, go. I can't say those words like and mean it,
There's
but
going to be the handoff. There goes. That is 25. He's going to be short of the first down.
that's Samaje.
Wow, I don't even get to see him play, so I wasn't even sure who it was. Yay, Samaje Perine.
What's up, Balin?
Buenos dias, Balin. And the Broncos will have to settle for a field goal attempt.
That's crazy.
Do you realize that they did not let Russell Wilson throw the ball there?
Yeah, I did. Dude, the Bills secondary is going to allow him to throw the ball.
Well, Denver looks like they're probably going to get a free 3 points as the kick is up and good.
Oh, dude, that's so funny. Oh, this game. You gotta love primetime, man. You literally have no idea what you're going to expect. You don't know what's going to happen. 8 seconds. That's got to be a record.
Nah.
For the fastest turnover in a primetime game?
I bet there's got to be one on the kickoff.
I don't know.
There's got to be a fumble on the opening kickoff. There has to be.
But how long does it take to recover? Right? Because that could have still taken more than 8 seconds if he ran halfway down the field, right? And gets hit.
I bet you.
And the ball's out for 10 seconds bouncing around like a silly little football that it is.
Let's see if Google has an answer.
But it has to be a primetime game. That's why I said it on a primetime game. What's up, Sam? I don't know why that's so funny. I hope this isn't a complete messy game, but that's a way to. Buffalo already got punched in the mouth last week. They don't need to punch themselves this week. Like, I know your season's not over with a loss today, but it's getting to be that time of the year where every win matters, especially in the AFC. And for those of you who, watched our week 10 picks video, that's what talking about this game. That's what I kind of focused on. Like Denver, even if they win a bunch of games, they're not expected to pretty much do anything at this point in the season. But Buffalo, they're the teams that they're one of those teams that they expect to potentially be in the AFC Championship or Super Bowl. And all season long, they talk about that. And this gets to, a loss for them today is when it's time to sound the alarms for Buffalo. Like, the season's not over, but it's panic mode.
Well, I mean, and definitely a game that they're supposed to win today, especially since they've got the hardest schedule remaining in the NFL for the season.
Yeah, they do. It's rough. They play the Jets next week. That's why I wanted them to win this game. Jets have a real chance to beat them. They've already beat them once this year. Kickoff's up and it's going to be a touchback. Oh, man. Could you imagine if Zach Wilson sweeps the Bills? You already know I'm going to pick them. Yeah, especially if they don't start looking any better today. They'll make it easier. All right, let's try this again. 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to throw it again on 1st down. Allen's going to roll to his right, fire downfield, and it's picked off.
Did he step out?
They're saying catch. He's saying he got his feet in. Why won't they run the ball on 1st down?
He's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds. Why won't he run the ball on 1st down? even if he was in bounds, I don't think he had control. But
He almost had it. Yeah, it was super close.
can you just be like scared to throw it now? Like, come on, like just put the ball on the ground. You got 2 or 3 running backs. There was
Why does
also
it
a
say there's a
holding
flag?
call on there. So they're gonna get pushed back 1st and 20. Take a shot down the field to nobody. Dude, it's 1st and 20 now. They got another 1st down and they still refuse to run the football. I don't even care if it's Josh Allen that runs it. Why won't they run it? Russell Wilson didn't throw the ball once and they got 3 points.
10th opening drive turnover since 2020 for the Bills.
I'm not surprised. What's up, Chris? 2nd down and 20. I bet they'll run the ball now for no reason so they can take a shot in 3rd and long. Nope, quick pass to the outside. I think that's
Kincaid.
Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to get 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 16. Yeah, dude, the Bills' schedule, it sucks the rest of the year for them. Like, I know we talked about how my schedule, your schedule's kind of rough, but I feel like theirs sucks the hardest.
It
3rd
does.
and 16, Allen looking to throw. He's going to fire over the middle, and he's got a wide open Gabe Davis. Oh, God, just saying that just gave me a flashback. For a 1st down. Dude, seriously. Calling that game was the hardest day of my life. I can't recall how many times I said Josh Allen has a wide open Gabe Davis for 15 plus yards. And that's going to go for 18 and a 1st down. I wonder if they'll run it now. Okay, and they're going to hand it off up the middle. Look at that. And he's going to pick up 8.5, 9 yards. That's Levante Murray.
Latavius.
Sorry, Latavius. I was looking at his number and I was like, man, it throws me off every time he comes out there. Whose schedule's worse, theirs or mine? I don't know, Shelby. Your schedule's pretty bad too.
Shelby's schedule is almost as bad as what mine's been the last week.
Last week, Shelby worked all 3 shifts.
Yeah. What up, Snowman?
2nd and 2, handoff to Murray again, and he's gonna get a lane, and he's gonna cross the 50, the 40, the 35. Now, why was that so hard before? To just how was that so hard? They're moving the football. They're handing it off, and they're moving the football.
But I'm Josh Allen. I want to get the yards.
Well, he can run it too. You don't have to throw it to the wrong team. All right, 1st and 10. They're moving right down the field. This time, gonna toss. I don't know who that is. Johnson? I have no idea who that is. Ty Johnson. It's his 5th season. And he's going to pick up a couple yards here. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Dude, I know that Cook fumbled, but they don't have to punish him. It's not like he just dropped the ball. He got it ripped away from him. He got the ball ripped away from him. Like, that's different. 2nd and 8. Fakes the handoff. He's looking downfield, and the play is going to end up getting blown dead by a flag. And that's going to be a false start on the offensive line. Let's rickroll the quarterback. I'm pretty sure Josh Allen sees ghosts every day, so we don't need to rickroll him and make it worse. I love that guy, man, but I don't know about him sometimes. All right, 2nd down and 13 after the penalty. Allen's looking to throw. Quick pass out to Kincaid. He's going to cross the 30. And he's going to fight for another yard or 2. I'll pick up 9 there. Maybe 10. We got 9 minutes left in the first quarter. I feel like I have aged a year in this first half of this first half.
The first half of the first half.
Yeah. The first eighth of this game.
It's been interesting.
I think I've aged a year. All right, 3rd down and 4. Allen looking to throw. Fires a bullet.
Pick!
And then out of the hands of Gabe Davis, and it's going the other way. Oh my God.
Josh Allen threw a bullet.
Josh Allen did not have to throw that ball so hard. That's why it got picked. He threw it like a baseball.
Dude, that thing like deflected and just floated into his hands. And he throws it right at the safety too. Whoop.
Oh my God. He threw that ball so hard. Oh, this is awesome. You know what? I'll root for Denver if it's in a complete and total meltdown the rest of this game. That's 2, almost 3 turnovers. And we're not even an eighth of the way through the game yet. And it's
Should we turn it into a drinking game?
It's not even Denver. I'm about to. Shout out to Justin Simmons. He's having a pretty good year. He's the dude who picked off that ball. Well, he didn't really pick it off. It got shoved into his face, but shout out to Justin Simmons. Allen's trying too hard to be Favre. Well, he's making it look easy. Deja vu from week 1. Yeah, I know, but I mean, I guess they're still technically in New York, even though MetLife is in New Jersey. But it's I just never imagined the Bills would come out looking like this. Now, Denver, this feels like if Denver wants to win, they need to go down and score a touchdown here. They can't go down and put up 3 more points and just rely on their defense. I'm with Papa. Alex has to do a shot every time the Bills turn over. Bro, I can't even take a shot of water. I will throw up. It's just not made in me. I can't take shots. Perna's going nuts. Bro, Perna's probably having the best day of his entire life right now. They beat the Chiefs. They're on a 2-game win streak, and they're making Josh Allen look stupid right now.
They should on having 2 turnovers in the first few minutes of the game. They should lose automatically.
That's been one of their bigger issues, honestly, is turnovers. And it feels like his rookie season all over again.
He's regressed since Dayball left.
Yeah, and he's ever since he started losing a connection with Stephon Diggs. Diggs is gone next year. No one can change my mind. If they miss the playoffs, Stephon Diggs will never step foot in that stadium again. Even if he plays for another team and they go there. He's not going to go. Like, he'll never go back. Once again, shout out to Justin Simmons. I also just ate. If I started drinking right now, I'd probably throw up.
Russell flips it out. It's caught for a first down and then some. That is number 17.
It's Humphrey.
I do not know all their receivers, so I will learn them.
Well, we're going to see more of them anyway. That's a little Jordan Humphrey from the Saints.
Man, they're just going to keep showing that highlight, aren't they?
He threw it 100 miles an hour for what?
1st and 10. Ball's at the 26. There's the handoff, and
he tripped.
Javonte Williams falls down.
Looks like he tripped.
That's McLaughlin.
Oh my goodness. I forgot about McLaughlin.
He got a lot of carries earlier in the season. They've slowed down a little bit going as Javonte got better.
And they're coming off a bye. Talk about being slept on.
2nd down and 9. going to go hand it off. That's Williams there, and he barrels forward for about 5.
Bringing the energy. I like those helmets. I don't like a lot of the Broncos jerseys. I mostly just like the orange ones.
They're down in 4, and it looks like the Broncos are trying to go fast.
Best way to do it.
I love hurry-up offense. There's a snap, back to throw, looking down the field, steps up. He's going to flip it out. That's Williams on the catch. He's at the 45, all the way out to about midfield. Russell could have ran there, but he
could have kept that. Yeah, he could have kept that for at least the first, but I think he ended up with more yards here.
Yeah, he's like, hey, why don't you run it? There you go. There you go.
What's up, Higgles?
Yo, 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 Higgles.
Oh, my God.
Wilson's going to start under center. 1st and 10. There's a false start, and
he knows
everybody
it too.
saw it.
He's a
Pre-snap penalties will make a coach lose his mind.
Oh my gosh, I am so tired today.
You know, I forgot that Russell Wilson played at Wisconsin.
I forgot that too.
I don't know where I thought he played. I just didn't realize it was there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since he's been in college.
Yep. They're going to do a reverse there, and it's going to go for a loss on 1st down.
That's Leonard Floyd, dude. He chased him all the way around.
That was down, wasn't it?
What?
Oh, my God. They're calling that a touchdown.
What? What?
No way. He had to be down.
No way. I'm not putting that touchdown up until we know. Right there. He's down. His elbow's down on the ground before the ball ever comes out. That is not a touchdown.
Down.
Ball ain't even moving yet. He still had it tucked in his arm. I don't even know why they let that play. A loss of 3, you know.
Evidently, nobody heard a whistle. Thank you, Mr. Brian B. Higgles.
They didn't blow a whistle because they put up all the stuff for the touchdown and everything. If we're not good enough to get a touchdown, we'll just pretend we scored one. It'd have been funny if the defense could score, but the offense couldn't, though.
All right, 2nd and 18. Let's see if Wilson can turn it back over. Back to throw. There comes pressure. He evades it. He's going to dive to the back to the line of scrimmage. Might be a sack. Can't tell.
I just don't know why they didn't blow the whistle. Like, I thought it was a very obvious he was down.
And usually once they're down, they don't want you playing that extracurricular activity, but they let that play.
I guess because the Bills were doing something good and it was their home team. Just in the off chance it was correct. The refs be high like me. Shut up, Chris. That's funny.
All right, ready to throw. Looking downfield. Got pressure. He gets it out, and that is dropped.
I don't think that was dropped. I think he threw it into the ground and bounced into his hands. Bills defense gets a stop here.
If Josh Allen doesn't put up some points soon, this defense is going to start getting mad. They'll get the Stephon Diggs syndrome.
I love that. That's just a joke that everybody makes now. Kickoff or punt is up, and it'll be in the back of the end zone for a touchback. this game. The player dropped himself, pretty much, yeah. This game's unbelievable. We still got 4.5 minutes of the first quarter. I think I'm aging in like hyperspeed.
Oh no. Chris finally decided what pick for my second NFL team.
Is it the Dolphins?
Let's try to guess.
Is it the Dolphins? I already had this conversation with him. He narrowed it
Oh,
down to 2.
I was
I
gonna
hope
say
I hope it's the Dolphins.
it's got to be the Cowboys. That seems like who he would pick.
No. He likes winning. The only memory he's had in his life is the Cowboys choking because he's the same age as me. I've never seen the Cowboys winning anything.
Whoever wins the Super Bowl. There you go.
Oh, you might be coming to the dark side after all, Chris. What's good, Pizza? How we doing? The more you pick off Josh, the more he throws the ball. It's the worst game of 4D chess ever, bro. I did put money on the Texans today to win the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie.
Playing some motivated
I didn't want
football
them.
and they hit
I
hard.
didn't want them to win a couple more games and then their odds go down. Like I wanted to get them before it got too out of control.
I think it's a very fun bet.
I mean, I had a $5 free bet and I put it on the Jets to win the AFC East, and it was plus 1,000. So I'll win $50. I would always take like weird, like that are not too far off shots, but that could probably won't, but could happen.
I haven't bet on a football game this year.
Smart. This league's been insane. It's really hard. Did you see that someone won $5.5 million on that Bengals and Texans game on a same game parlay? Some dude in Florida.
No way.
I saw it today. Yeah, some dude in Florida won $5.5 million off just the same game from that game. 1st and 10, gonna throw it out to Diggs. Diggs gonna get a little bit of room to run and pick up 9 yards.
Pretty sure he got a first down. No, maybe not.
So help me if the Chiefs win another Super Bowl. Oh, Chris. You know what? I was rooting for the teams like the Texans or the Lions, but now I want my team to win twice as hard just because you said that, and there were plenty of people in this chat to see you say that. 2nd and 1, gonna hand it off to Murray. Dude, Murray seems so like thin. Like he looks more like a wide receiver than a running back.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he is in comparison with his weight, but he looks strong.
I mean, he is strong. I've watched him run like 4 or 5 carries just in his game alone, but I'm glad that they ran the ball on 1st down, or at least on 2nd down. 1st and 10, Allen's gonna and he's gonna go nowhere.
That was a little bit of an RPO there, and he decided to keep it instead of handing it to Murray.
No, I want a Chiefs and Lions Super Bowl. They took our banner drop from us, so I want to play them on the big stage. So one of us gets a banner drop next year.
Or so that you play each other again next year on the banner drop?
We wouldn't play each other in week 1. 2nd and 9, quick pass to the outside, and it's dropped by Murray. No, I just want the chance to meet them again this season. They're a really good football team. I've got a lot of respect for them, but I'd like to see both of our teams at 100%. They were without, like Jamison Williams and a couple guys. We were without Travis Kelce and Chris Jones. Like, I feel like that would be a fantastic matchup in the Super Bowl. if we can ever get our offense figured out. two
Win with
two
defense,
guys,
you win with defense.
3rd down and 9. Allen looking, steps up. He's gonna get hit from behind, and he just misses Diggs. It's gonna be 4th down. Man, I don't know. Like, out of all, like, just hypothetically thinking about if my team made it, like all of the options of who we could play, like we've, I don't really. It wouldn't make a difference, make me happy or not, if it was the Niners or the Eagles. Because the 2 Super Bowls that we have won have been against the Niners and the Eagles. But thinking about those wild card NFC teams, I think the Lions is the best possible NFC wild card. Like, nobody expect them to go to the Super Bowl NFC team. Playoffs, yes, but no one anticipated a Super Bowl run before the season started. Punt is up, and it's going to be fair caught at the 21. I think the Seahawks could be a fun story.
Definitely an interesting possibility if the young guys out there start to gel a little bit more
Oh,
on that
all I'm
offense.
saying is when we get to the playoffs, if my team is out, normally I just root for your team, but if the Texans are still in, I'm rooting for them to go all the way. I would love to see a rookie quarterback, in the Super Bowl as a starter. He started the season, finishing the season in the Super Bowl. Like that, and it wouldn't be like if they matched up against us in the playoffs, it wouldn't be like I wouldn't be that surprised if we lost. We just struggle against the AFC South. Like, seriously.
I was just wondering if we might not see a free fall from Jacksonville.
I was thinking that. Jacksonville has Tennessee next week.
They've got a pretty tough schedule, too.
Listen, I knew what was going to happen to Jacksonville this week against San Francisco. I knew that. But then today at work, my coworker, she's an older lady. We talk about everything and whatever together. And she's in a bowling league, and her husband and her son, they fill out a sheet every week picking all the games and stuff, or they always pay $5, and whoever wins, I think, like, gets all the money or something from everybody who puts in. And last week she was like, Alex, fill one out for me. And so I did. And then, but see, picking games because of her days off and when it has to be turned in, and the days that I work, I had to do it on Monday. I had to do it before Monday Night Football. And I was like, man, I don't like making these decisions this early in the week. So my picks ended up being a little bit different than what I told her. Like, I had told her the Ravens when I ended up taking the Browns. I had told her the Bengals when I ended up taking the Texans, and then she missed a couple other ones because of me. But she had me fill it out today for her, and I was looking at that slate for next week, man. I'm like, I don't know why you're trusting me for just about anything. So, you know what I did, though? The Jets and Bills, I told her to take the Bills, even though I know I'm not going to. And the Cowboys they play the Panthers, and I feel like that's a super duper trap game. Like, honestly, it feels like the Cardinals matchup already from earlier in the year. And so
Russ is going to go hands it off. There goes
wow.
Williams up through, and he's going to get about almost 9 yards on first down.
So, you know what? I filled out her slate as responsibly as I possibly could, but I was like, I wish you'd stop asking me this on Monday. Why can't you just like call me on Wednesday, right? Like, I would feel much more comfortable with some of my answers then. And I said, I don't even know how Buffalo's going to look tonight to tell you how I really feel about next week.
It's going to go 2nd down and 1. He's going to hand it back off. Williams is going to get the first down, and they will move the chains.
We're within our last 2 minutes of the first quarter. We survived somehow. Yeah, I mean, the Jags have an actual favorable schedule. It's just, do they hang on, or do they let this week define them? I don't think so. Oh, here we go. Look. Why are so many wide receivers getting in trouble? Michael Thomas got arrested last week. Olave the week before.
Russell's back to pass. He lets it go. He gets it out to his tight end, who's going to get about 5, maybe 6.
Man hurts. I've never heard of that guy before.
Man hurts.
Man hurts. Now Zay Jones. What's going on with these wide receivers right now?
Michael Thomas is just an idiot.
Didn't Zay Jones play with Derek Carr in the Raiders?
I don't think. Yeah.
Every wide receiver that has played with Derek Carr has ended up arrested or gone crazy, starting with Antonio Brown.
2nd down and 4. They're going to pitch it back. That's Pirine, I think, or is that Williams? Nope. That's
McLaughlin.
I think. He didn't go nowhere.
I'm pretty sure that last year, the year that the Raiders made the playoffs with that interim, I'm pretty sure Zay Jones was on that roster.
Derek Carr, a wide receiver's curse.
No, there's been all these memes going around after Olave and Michael Thomas both getting arrested within 2 weeks of each other. And it's like wide receivers that play with Derek Carr needs a mental eval. I think the Jags are still good enough to make the playoffs. They're just not a Super Bowl threat. No, even if whatever reason, like the Texans were to like win out and take that division, I still see the Jags in the playoffs. Like either way, like I don't know what the rest of Houston's schedule, like how it's gonna play out. Like I can't let it slip my mind that this kid is still a rookie on a very young team. Like I'm trying to not lose sight of that. He's just blowing my mind each week. But he is a rookie. It is a young team. Now, if this team can get healthy, like that's been their biggest issue all season. If this team can get healthy, I'd be a lot less worried about them. But they are the wild card spot team in that division if they are to make it, if they both were to make it to me. Like I still think Jacksonville wins that division unless they collapse. Like, and who knows? Anything can happen. Look at Buffalo right now. Buffalo's trying to give up their division that they've owned for the last couple years. Like they're trying to just hand it away to whoever wants it right now.
Yeah, and the only thing they got going for them is that head-to-head over Miami.
Yeah, but they got to play Miami again, and if they play anything like this, you got to remember Miami put 70 points up on this team. But they only put 14 up on the Chiefs. Does Von Miller still play for the Bills? Yes. I mean, he's there, but you can't
He's on a very restricted snap count. They said something like 20 snaps a game.
He hasn't done a whole lot, but they're trying to keep him healthy for the playoffs, but that's not going to matter. The Texans have had not one primetime game this season. They might be the most exciting team in the league. Do they have a primetime game? Because I remember looking at the beginning of the year, the only team that I remember seeing that did not have a primetime game was the Colts.
I don't think they do.
I'll just pull their schedule up. We got a minute. Schedule 1-1. They got a 4 o'clock coming up against the Broncos. And the rest are all
in Denver.
No, it's in Houston.
Wow.
Aren't they on the same time zone? Maybe they're an hour off.
One off.
Hey, we made it to the second quarter, and I didn't even notice.
All right, Russ is in the gun. 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Looks. Steps up. He's going to take off. He's got an open lane. He's going to get the 1st down and then some.
Dude,
he runs all the way out near midfield and takes a slide.
He could have probably gotten 10 more yards. He played it safe there. He could have gotten 10 more yards. He was almost up to speed. Like
They go with the 2 deep safety there. Nobody's sitting there covering him, so he just took off. You know, he's honestly played good football this year.
All season long. He's not been the problem. But they're starting to figure things out a little bit. Looks like we got an injured Bill.
Yeah, the younger Russ had a tendency to get hurt on plays like that too. I think he's maturing.
That's Jordan Phillips. That's a big loss on that D line if he doesn't come back in.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, he's really good too. Jason Pierre-Paul just told me he's planning to sign with the Saints. That's a good signing, coming from your rival.
All right, it's 1st and 10. Ball's at about the 47. There's the snap. It's going to go play action, looking downfield. Nothing there. He avoids the rush. It's going to let it. Nope. He fires it and he throws it away.
Does anybody know why all the coaches for every NFL team are wearing brown hoodies? I think that's the salute to service gear for this year.
Yes.
What's up, Burdens? But like the salute to service game, like for all the teams or whatever, like where they actually honor it is next week, but they've been wearing it for weeks.
Nice question, Layla. And Burdens, I liked your video, buddy.
So that's ineligible man downfield is what the penalty on Denver was. Layla plays DVD. I'm assuming that's Dead by Daylight. I love that game. It just gives me so much anxiety. I have a lot of good / at the same time bad moments in that game.
All right, now it is 1st and 15.
I have seen Von Miller out there in this game though, so he's not just not there.
Yeah, they're still restricting the snap count, but he said he's coming off of it soon. There's a handoff, and Williams is going to get about 2.
You play scary games? I don't even know if you consider Dead by Daylight scary because it's all PvP. Like, it's not like you're going into a haunted house, right? Like, it's 4 survivors versus a killer. And you're just trying to outplay one guy as a survivor. And I'm not very good at playing the killer, so I just don't do it. But yeah, I like games that give me anxiety. I'm just not good at them.
All right, 2nd down and 13. They're going to go play action, looking down the field. Fires it, and it is out of bounds.
Did you see Russell Wilson duck when he faked that handoff?
Yeah, when he did the fake, it looked really.
It looked so silly. He just
it looked bad.
Like he was going to swing at him. That's what I'm saying. At this point, I'm rooting for the Broncos, and I never thought you'd catch me here. I know why Pizzle is. He wants to hold on to that number 1 spot in the AFC East.
Yeah, he wants no competition.
Pizzle, just wait until Alan Lazard learns how to catch a football. It's over then.
Then you'll be in trouble.
I'm just kidding.
Wilson's back to pass. He's got a rush. He's going to step up. He fires. He's going to hit Troutman, who breaks 1 tackle and is going to get a few more yards. It's going to bring up 4th and about 5.
I say go for it. Worst case scenario, Russ keeps it. I say go for it. Yeah, you don't have to worry about Alan Lazard catching passes because the offensive line's never going to learn how to block.
2 turnovers, Peyton.
I don't know what's wrong with the Bills. I think they're broken, honestly. They have not looked good at all this season, except for that week 2 game.
The game that they beat Miami is the only game they looked good.
Was that week 2?
No.
It was week 3.
That was the week after Miami destroyed Denver.
That was week 3. Yeah, whatever game they played week 2. Dude, we should just change the term check down to throw in the Brady. Like, we should just call it that. Because literally, you could say that to any football fan. You could say, yeah, Russ threw the Brady about 15 times last night. And they're going to be like, oh, he threw a lot of check downs. Like, you could say that to any football fan, and they would pick that up immediately. They wouldn't get offended until after they said it themselves out loud, though. Then they'd be like, hey, you don't do that. I'm going to start referring to it as that. No, I'm not, because then we'd have to talk about him way too much in here. I changed my mind immediately.
Gonna punt on the Brady idea, huh?
It's a good idea. I just will get myself in too much unnecessary. I would cause myself to have more frequent migraines than I already have. He Brady's it to the receiver. Yes! See, it fits so well. Did you ever play the Friday the 13th game? Yeah, I still have it. I know they shut down the servers in that game eventually. I always thought that they just needed to move Jason to Dead by Daylight after they decided they were going to kind of give up on that game. It was fun, though. There was a lot more stuff to do in it. Like obviously it was all Friday the 13th related, but in Dead by Daylight, like you redo the generators and try to escape. Obviously in Friday the 13th you're trying to escape, but I felt like there was like a lot of more little things that you could do. And there was kind of a little bit more detail like within the buildings and things like that. So I appreciated that game. I didn't play it nearly as much though, because my friends were all playing Dead by Daylight, and if you want to play with somebody, your friends are usually your go-to, and they were already playing it, so I kind of just played that more, and eventually I stopped playing the other. All right, we got 1st and 10 for the Bills at the 20. See what they got here in the second quarter. Maybe they're a different team after the first quarter.
I smell a pick.
And he's going to hand it off on 1st down, if you can believe that. Murray's going to run it up 6 yards up the middle. They are a different team. I feel like they should just take the ball. Like, who's their backup quarterback? Just put him in.
Brandon Allen?
Because he'll run the ball on 1st down, whoever
something
it is.
Allen.
Yeah, just take Josh Allen for out of the game on 1st downs. All right, 2nd and 4. Play action. Allen looking downfield. He's going to throw the check down behind the line, and he's not going to make it back to the line. What's up, Panther?
Panther.
How we doing? It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for Buffalo at their own 25. I hate the Broncos so much, but this is just fun to watch. I forgot to switch this over to second quarter also. I'm slacking. You guys need to yell at me. All right, 3rd and 5, 11 and a half to go. Allen back to pass, looks, pump fakes, fires, and it's in and out of the hands of Kincaid.
Another one that tipped up in the
That
air.
Broncos player picked it up and took off running because you never know what they're going to call a live ball in this game. Dude, I feel bad for Kincaid. The last couple weeks, he's had a lot of, like that, I think it was against the Bengals, his fumble, where he was literally in the air.
Upside down.
Like, that's just tough, man. Like, he probably took that really hard, too. And, it happens. 4th and 5, punt is up. And the Broncos this Bills defense is going to get tired. He's going to return it from the 31, crossing the 35, getting to the left side, cross the 40.
Edge.
And he's going to go out of bounds at midfield. I think that was Marvin Mims with the return.
He's definitely got some. He's got them. He runs like a deer, man. He's got them long deer legs.
Oh
Look,
man.
Buffalo fans are not happy at all.
Oh man. That's their king, dude. If they start booing their king. Sheesh. Alan Brady's it to Murray. I almost said it too.
Another Brady.
Oh, here we go again. Another Brady from Josh Allen. This time for a loss of 1.
Doesn't he realize the defense see Brady coming every time?
Oh, shoot. That's so good. That is so good. Every time Josh Allen throws a pick, they already made the Favre analogy.
Well,
Josh Allen went up, did it again. Threw
he should
another
have threw a
Favre.
Brady there.
Should have threw a Brady, but instead he gave it a Favre. You know, we've had so many like big name quarterbacks between the time of your life through mine of experience that we could make an analogy with quarterbacks for just about everything these guys do now. Pornstache Bills fan needs to become a meme. Oh, he 100% is going to be a meme. He probably already is. As we speak, his face is getting shared all over Twitter.
You know, I can hear it now, Alex. You might be onto something with this analogy. Josh Allen's in the pocket. Instead of throwing the check down to Brady, he throws it Josh Allen, and the defense takes over at the 45.
Oh, God. Who's going to fist fight Josh Allen first on the Bills? The Brady was
Stephon
open, but
Diggs.
he carved it instead. No, dude. Stephon Diggs already lets him hear it all the time, but somebody else is going to finally get fed up too and snap. It's not going to be just him. He's just the running joke. It's really going to be someone we don't expect.
Latavius Murray don't give. He probably don't
He
care.
don't care. He's just happy he's getting his time to shine. Because even when the Bills look bad, he still looks good.
All right, here we go.
Good field position for Denver here.
48-yard line, 11:10 to go in the half. A good sustained drive here, and Buffalo could be in deep trouble.
They need points. They have sustained drives.
You're going to hand it off to Williams, and he's just going to barrel through for 5.
I agree, Joe. He needs to take the Brady when it's open. Dude, it's so good. Yeah, the Broncos have been pretty good ever since Sean Payton cut the sleeves off of his jacket.
Oh, superstitious.
Dude, did you see that video?
Wilson's going to drop it, and that's going to be a first down. That's a
Sutton.
I'm surprised. Oh, they did throw the flag. That's going to be a helmet-to-helmet hit there. Wait and see.
That was Rasul Douglas on the play. Newest addition to the Bills. Between Favre and Rivers, I think those guys are up there.
Tink.
Ooh, it turned his head. You know, once you can see the clear movement of the helmet getting hit, that's when that flag will come out every time. He jacked his jaw. He might not hit him in the head, but he jacked his jaw.
He's getting called out for that. That's a big penalty, though.
Yeah, dude, that gives him an extra 15 after the first down. Look, they're all the way right outside the red zone now.
Yeah, that's a big penalty. What's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark?
He's going to go play action, looking down the field, fires. He's got a wide open receiver who gets a first down there, And that's Jerry Jeudy. Haven't called his name today.
Well, the last play was Sutton's first actual catch. He's been sticking to the tight ends in this game.
He laid a perfect on that receiver for real.
That's a cold one. No, the bringing perfect in here.
It didn't hurt my feelings much when he laid out Antonio Brown.
Yeah, but look what we have to deal with from Antonio Brown now. That's his fault.
Hands off to Williams. He doesn't have nowhere to go, but he keeps churning them legs, and he's going to get about 4 yards.
Vontaze Burfict knocked Antonio Brown stupid. Like, literally, he ruined his whole life. He's an insane man now. He's still good at football, though. I'll give him that. Even though he's crazy, if he would get healthy and come back to the league and someone actually took him, he'd still be a top 5 receiver.
You would think Williams had more than 29 yards rushing so far tonight.
Well, you know, when you've got multiple guys carrying it, also.
2nd and 7, and he's got nowhere to go this time, maybe a yard.
Does Denver have no offense? Why is it still 3-0? Well, you see, both defenses are playing really well in this game right now. And Russell Wilson is not challenging this Bills secondary, which is their weak spot.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown downfield really at all. He's checked. He's done about 5 Brady's.
The only time he's thrown downfield is when he's throwing it away. Like, he's not challenging the secondary, and that's probably why they have him. Like,
3rd and 6, balls at the 11. This is a big play. Steps back. He's going to roll out. He's going to get away. Fires it, and it's caught, but it's going to be short of the first down.
I say go. Go into hurry up and go. Like, that's what I would do. If this was me running this team right now, I'd go straight into hurry up on 4th and 2 and go. Wilson's got the legs to get that first down if all else fails.
ESPN analytics say go.
I said go too before they could even think about it. Just like they're moving.
And he's going to take the points.
Stupid. Because all Buffalo has to do is get their head out of their ass, and they're going to be able to score.
Oh, wait. They're going to fake it.
This is a terrible design for a fake. They can tell they're going to fake it.
They got the punter up there. What the heck is going on?
Why didn't they just go for it with Russell Wilson on the field? I hate this team so much. Now you're going to use your timeout? You could have at least threw your offense up to the line and tried to get them to jump.
And here comes the kicking team back off.
This was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, did it just take him a while to make up his mind? In a 3-0 game, I still like the points.
When you're on the 7-yard line, you only need 2 for a fresh set of downs, which you could kill half of the remaining clock in this half. Theoretically, I say go. It's not like they're at midfield. You know how many times I've seen Josh Allen fumble in his own end zone if they turn it over on downs? Especially the way this game's being played.
Here we go, 4th and 2.
See, now I don't feel like they're going to get it because they did all of this before. They gave them too much time to get ready for this.
I feel like they're going to try to draw him off sides and then take a penalty. Nope. He's going to go play action. There's the rush. Oh, he's in deep trouble. He flips it up into the air, and it's caught, but he's out of bounds.
They're saying no good. Cortland Sutton's saying he caught it. It looked like that touchdown against KC.
Let's see. He's in bounds.
Oh, that's a catch. That's a touchdown. He did it again.
But they got to overturn that. Oh, that's a tutty.
That's a touchdown.
That's a flipping touchdown.
He did it again in the same
challenge
spot.
flag.
Where's it at? Do it. Throw the flags. That's a touchdown.
That's a tutty. I don't know that they can overturn it or they'll overturn it, but it looks pretty clear.
Oh, that's a touchdown. That's the second time he's done that this year, and they've had to challenge it for him to get the touchdown.
Regardless, great footwork there by Cortland Sutton.
Dude's got the best footwork on that team, honestly.
Oh my God, that's a touchdown. 10 points might win this game the way it looks.
Yeah, but it happened so fast, Crafty. When they did that against the Chiefs, they ruled it no touchdown also, and they had to throw a challenge flag for them to go and look at it again. Now, this wasn't 4th and goal. It was 4th and 2. They could have taken a first down here. Well, Wilson was getting chased, and he made a heck of a throw for this. I thought he was throwing it away. I was freaking Lawson in his face. Like, man, I think that's a touchdown, bro.
That's tutty. I'm telling you, that's gonna be.
They're gonna take all day to review it, but all right, I'm gonna go grab a water while they take their sweet time.
Agua. Dude, they're going to overturn this and they're going to make that a touchdown. I feel it. Here we go. They're going to overturn it. It's a touchdown. Oh, snap. What an angle. What an angle. Oh, snap. That was a great play. Russell Wilson extended and got it to him in the corner. Uh-oh. He hits the goalpost. He doinks it. What the heck is wrong with kickers? Of course, the kicker ruins the move. Just a foot control right there. The catch isn't that spectacular. The kick is off the goalpost, no good. That does look a little bit like Russ of old, it does. Because he had nowhere to go. He had to roll away from pressure. And when the play finally come open, he flips it up. But he was 3 yards out of bounds and held his feet. Dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love rooting for chaos. Chaos is so much fun.
That's a touchdown.
That is a touchdown. And then they doink the extra point.
Oh, I missed that. Well, I was in there. Shelby's got Russell Wilson as her quarterback, so she got the fantasy notification that it was a touchdown.
And the run back there is going to be stopped short of the 20. He has him hammered at about the 17.
Dude, this game's awesome. This game is awesome. Who knew that the Denver Broncos could bring me any joy this year after they destroyed me?
Don't you worry. Every joy they'll give you, though, they're going to throw away in the second half.
Yeah, but I'm going to laugh about it. It'll still give me joy if they play awful.
Fair.
Like,
is the Denver Broncos a win-win for you today?
Yeah, I was happy no matter what happened. You know, with there being a turnover for the first 8 seconds of the game, I was already winning today. Leo, I wasn't in here. I had it updated. I just had to upload it once they confirmed it. I was in the other room. Best game you've ever seen, so I can try to find it on YouTube. Oh, I'll show you. I'll send you the best game I have ever seen. Give me 2 seconds. Well, I would say the Rams versus Chiefs in 2018. The Chiefs did lose that game, but that game was incredible. But hang on a second.
Eddie George.
Let's see if there's a full game somewhere. I found a condensed version. Hang on. Okay, I can't find it, but it was the 2021-22 AFC divisional round game. The
Against
Bills
Buffalo.
versus Chiefs. Yeah, dude. That's the 13-second game. Hands down, best game I've ever watched in my life. I also could not breathe for the last the last 5 minutes of regulation and overtime and probably the hour after. That's gotta be the best divisional playoff game I've ever seen in general. Wasn't even a championship game. Is Denver making a run for the playoffs? No. I don't know if they can catch up right now, but I guess if these top teams keep losing, they could, theoretically, with a win today. I just don't see it happening, though. Now, I remember 1st and 10 gonna get it to Cook, his first catch
Since
the first catch. And he's gonna get 7 yards. No, there's a lot of really good ones, but the Bills and Chiefs, it's the best one I've ever seen. There's a game where it was a Baker Mayfield Browns game versus the Ravens a couple years ago in the regular season. The Ravens won, but 2nd and 2, they're gonna get it to Cook again for a huge first down. 14 yards. But that was, AFC North games are always exciting, but usually not fun to watch. That game was one of the most fun AFC North matchup games I'd ever watched. 1st and 10, hands it off to Cook once again. He's going to skip forward for about 6. Okay, to be fair, even though it was only like 2 or 3 years ago, AFC North divisional games are old school football. Right, Kitty? 2nd and 5, the cat, man. Gonna hand it off up the middle for just a couple. It's gonna be 3rd down and short. I'm trying to think of an old game. Just Google or look up any one of Peyton Manning's great comeback games. Seriously, those are all amazing. 3rd down and 1. They're right at midfield. He's gonna hand it off to Murray, and Murray's gonna lunge forward. That extra oomph on that, give him that first down. I've never watched a Bills versus Oilers game in my life, so
the game that Mosley's talking about was amazing.
But the Music City Miracle, I've never watched it on TV. I've seen clips from it. Yeah, dude, Peyton Manning had some of the greatest comeback games of all time. 1st and 10, quick pass to Diggs. Diggs shakes the tackle, and he's going to get a first down and about 5 more. Dude, Peyton just really never had a full supporting cast in Indianapolis. What is with the Vikings and that cup? What? All right, 1st and 10, 36, hands off to Murray. Murray's going to push, and he's got all the push in the world, and he's going to get a huge gain on 1st down. 14 yards, and they're going to be peeking right outside the red zone. This is why they needed that touchdown. This is exactly what I was talking about for Denver. The tuck rule, man. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was lost for a second. 1st and 10. Allen looks to throw. He's going to push it downfield, and he's got Dalton Kincaid in the end zone for a touchdown. And this is why I told you. It takes them about 10 seconds if they can get their head out of their ass to be a lethal team on offense. But the only thing they can't do is kill clock. They literally don't know how to do it.
Yeah, because if Denver can get their stuff together, they got plenty of time.
Well, I mean, Denver can use the last 3.5 minutes, go down and get a field goal. They get the ball after half, and they come back and put up a 6 or 7 minute drive that ends in points. You know, that's lethal because Buffalo has to play like they just did to score. Kick is up, and it is good that we got a 9-7. Oh, wait, there was a flag on the kick. Hang on a minute. They might end up going for 2, mostly. Oh, Kincaid's put his helmet back on. I think they're going for 2. Oh my god.
Must have been offsides on the defense there.
Yep. They're doing it. You manifested, and they're doing it. They're going for 2. It's going to be even funnier if they don't get it because they already had the point.
That will offset the missed extra point.
It will, yeah. 9-8 sounds like a Yankees versus Red Sox score.
I don't think Kitty's going away today.
Kitty likes football. All right, we're lined up on the 1. I would hand it off to Latavius Murray, let's be honest here.
For real.
Allen's looking to throw, fires, and it's caught in the back of the end zone by Gabe Davis. And the 2-point conversion is complete. It is now 9-8. This game sucks. This game sucks hard, but I love it so much. That was a good ball to Gabe Davis.
Nice throw. Diggs just doesn't look happy, though, does he? Look over there in the right side of the end zone.
Maybe Stephon Diggs will just go and shank all the other receivers so he has no option but to throw to him.
You know, in actuality, this game shouldn't be nowhere near this close right now.
Or this low scoring, but I guess their defenses, like I said, the defenses are actually playing today. Both of them hard.
You got a loud purr box.
I can hear him. He always sounds like he's sick.
Yeah.
All right, getting ready for kickoff. Denver's going to have 3:36, 2 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning. Buffalo still got all 3 timeouts, so if they get a stop here, and it will be a touchback. I got Javante and Kincaid in fantasy this week, so if the Bills could, thanks.
I've got Javante and Latavius Murray and Josh Allen and the Buffalo defense.
I've got I don't have anybody today, but I'm playing against James Cook. So as long as James Cook doesn't put up 15 more points, I'll win.
I think you're pretty safe.
That fumble really helped.
Yeah. Russell's back to pass. Here comes pressure. It's got time. Lets it go deep, and he hits Cortland Sutton all the way down and out of bounds at the 45.
Oh my God. Also, shout out to Dak and Cooks. Bro, I love Brandon Cooks. After watching that Bengals game with the Texans and then watching the Tampa game before, could you imagine how good Brandon Cooks would look in that offense now with a quarterback that can get him the ball the way that CJ does?
Pretty dang good.
He got out too soon, but they did get Dalton Schultz in return, and every young quarterback needs a reliable tight end.
They're going to hand it off. Javante is going to get about 3 yards.
I'd say 4.
Good call.
He was really close to that line, so. But, yeah, I mean, they lost Brandon Cooks to get Dalton Schultz, and I feel like that's still a good trade. But just thinking about how good Brandon Cooks would look in that offense is just.
2nd down and 6.
Maybe he'll end up back there.
I'm assuming this is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. He's going to go hands it off to Javante. He's going to get close to the first down. He's about a half yard short.
That. Broncos country, we tried. Yeah, now we're officially to the 2-minute warning. Von Miller is on the field right now.
Kitty, you're fat.
You're a fat cat, boy.
You're fat, Kitty. 2-minute warning. Chris should go be a Broncos fan.
Ugh. No. Nobody should willingly be a Broncos fan. Like, I can't fault anyone who's always been a Broncos fan, but to just choose now to go be one, that's disgusting. Unless you're just a huge Russell Wilson fan. I know they gained a lot of fans because when he left Seattle. Which I get it. I know. Isn't he the sweetest? Little fat cat.
Yeah, Sam, he's completely chill, dude.
Yeah, he's also like 20 pounds. I remember when he was a kitten, and I was like, man, you're so heavy. He weighed like 8 pounds. Now I got another kitten that's fat. He's gonna challenge Ash for the fattest cat. Be a Broncos fan if Peyton was still on the team, maybe. Bro, Peyton Manning's my favorite quarterback of all time, and I still couldn't be a Broncos fan. So, no. There's no reason to just become a Broncos fan.
I could watch the Broncos and cheer for Peyton.
Oh, I watched the Broncos and I cheered for Peyton, but I got absolutely dismantled by Peyton as a Chiefs fan. And that was so bittersweet. Peyton isn't a what? Peyton Manning's the greatest quarterback of all time. He's the reason that I love football. It don't matter who he plays for. He's the greatest quarterback of all time. Could you imagine if he had an even 10% more complete team in his career? He was already dangerous, and it felt like he had nobody. He's a Bronco. He's a Colt. I mean, I'm always going to consider him a Colt, but he lives in Denver, so he must have liked it there.
What's up, Luis?
All right, we're back. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 at the Buffalo 36.
Here we go. Russ is under center. He's going to sneak it, and he's going to get the first down.
Oh, someone's helmet just went flying.
It's been happening a lot lately. A lot of helmets. Luis is cheering for the Broncos.
Yeah, he was in here last night. I think you were gone.
He's not the other Bronco fan. There was another Bronco fan, too.
No, not that guy. I haven't heard from that guy today.
1st and 10. Ball's at the 35. Russ is under center. He's going to go. Hands it off to Javonte, I think. Now, whoever it is isn't going anywhere. Is that Javonte or McLaughlin?
I need the Broncos to win so I can convince myself the Raiders have a chance to make the playoffs. I still think the Raiders have like a more likely chance than the Broncos somehow. But the Broncos are playing good football, so a win here would help convince me a little bit more that they have a chance.
Yeah, once you get back to 500, that's about when you can start looking that way.
Aren't the Raiders right there at 500?
Yes.
The Broncos are 3-5.
Yeah, they got to win a couple to get back to 500, but they're getting closer.
I picked the Bills tonight, but I can't lose either way. So.
Me too.
I can't. I'm happy. Win, lose, tie. It doesn't matter. Wait a second.
2nd down and 10.
No! Patrick Mahomes was on the Manning cast.
Wilson steps up. He's going to run. He's going to go all the way down to the 26, but there's a flag. It will probably be holding on the offense.
Just need the Bills to be out of it, not worried about the Broncos. See, that's how I feel about it. I'm not worried about the Broncos, but it would be funny to me if the Bills didn't make it.
Wow, he was wide open.
Oh, dude, that was a touchdown, too. They got a lot of tight ends. I feel like I've seen like 4 today.
Now it's all the way back to 2nd down and 20. They're even out of field goal range at this point.
I could see him running the ball here and throwing it on 3rd.
They're going to go hand it off. There is Williams who's going to bust forward. He's going to get it down inside the 40, but just barely. Brings up about 3rd down and 16.
What'd I tell you? 15? 16?
Buffalo's going to burn a timeout here. They need, I mean, if I had to call it, they need to get Russ outside the pocket, give him a chance to get something downfield or run.
I think that's why they ran the ball right there. They were going to run it, get whatever they got, and take a shot on 3rd down. Because if they get any positive yards, they're in field goal range at minimum.
Yeah, they're really close to range right now, so.
Yeah, at the 40. It'd be a hefty kick, but.
Okay, buddy. You've had your time.
Aw, look at him. Who do you think get comeback player of the year?
This year?
Probably DeMar Hamlin, honestly.
I mean, I would say that that's a possibility.
I feel like that's a safe bet.
Here we go, 3rd and 16. 1 minute and a second to go. Russ is in the gun. They're going to probably throw it here.
We're going to throw Brady here. Watch.
He's going to look. He steps up.
Nope.
He's going to take off running. He's going to get down inside the 30. Oh, he's still on his feet, but he gets tackled at the 31.
Tua? Lamar? I think Lamar is a good.
Lamar would be a good option, too.
I think Tua is justifiable, but I think Lamar is having, like, if he continues how he's playing this year, and you can say whatever about the Browns game, like, I don't think that changes anything. Compared to his last, like, 2 seasons, I feel like that's a fair one. Tua, you know, he is coming back from being knocked out of the season with head injuries, but there's a lot of options.
What do you think if Kyler leads the Cardinals back to the playoffs in half a season?
Maybe. Yeah, I just saw it, Leo. I got the ESPN thing for it.
All right, here we go. It's a windy day in Buffalo. The flags are kind of whipping. Kick is up. It looks straight, and it is good.
12-8. 45
oh,
seconds
man, what
to
an
go.
ugly score. This looks just like that game last night.
I don't want to talk about that game. I think I've thought about that game too many thoughts today.
I wouldn't use the word thought. I want to say you obsessed over it.
I didn't. The thing that I obsessed over today was being mad at Bengals fans for trying to get rid of Tyler Boyd because he dropped 1 touchdown. Like he's not been the most consistent part of their team the last 8 years.
He's definitely been one of the most consistent players that they've had, for sure.
Yeah, for like ever. He's been there for a good minute. And you know what? He didn't get 1,000 yards last year, but he was less than 100 off on a team that 2 other players got 1,000 yards. You know, and he caught just about everything thrown his way.
I was sitting there trying to think about that. He might be the only guy left from the Mike or the Marvin Lewis era.
Was he in the Marvin Lewis era? What year did Marvin Lewis leave?
2018.
Yeah, I think he's been there at least 5 years, so probably.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody else besides that long snapper. They traded him out. He's not the same one anymore. That Clark Harris, he's not there anymore.
He retired.
Huber's gone.
He retired also. They both did together. 1st and 10. Allen looks to throw. Gonna fire it.
Oh,
and it's picked off. And it's going
He's running it back. Dude, you want to talk about somebody lynching somebody? They're going to start to lynch Josh Allen before too much longer.
Where's Diggs? Put the camera on Diggs right now. I know they said he had 3 concussions. I think he just had 1 concussion he kept making worse. Oh, that's such an ugly ball, too.
Dude.
Is that Justin Simmons again?
That's Moreau, I think.
Allen should just start packing his bags at halftime. It's the Madden curse. He had no business being on the cover of Madden this year, but they still put him on there. He had literally, I could give you 15 other scenarios, and not one of them included Josh Allen, but yet he was on there. This is the price he has to pay for that. The Broncos still have 2 timeouts, too, at their own
37 seconds. Russ is back to pass. He drops it off to Javonte. He's going to push forward, and he's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. And
that's McLaughlin.
Denver is going to take a timeout.
That was McLaughlin. Not Javonte.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who was it?
McLaughlin. All their numbers are almost the same. So that's fair. It's like 23, 25, and 28, I think. They all look the same numbers.
33 is Javante. He must be 38.
Oh, it's 33. That's what it is.
33, 38, and 25.
No, I think it's 28.
Samaje is 25.
No, I think McLaughlin is
Oh,
28.
I thought he was 38. My bad.
Oh, I have no freaking idea. Allen's lucky he isn't playing for Philly. Yeah, no kidding. They'd have the coach and the quarterback fired tomorrow.
He can always go back to Wyoming,
What's in Wyoming?
where he played college football.
What good's that gonna do him now?
He go back to. Oh, he's going to drop the screen pass out. That is McLaughlin, and he's going to get nothing.
It is 38. I'd let the play clock go. Well, I guess use your timeout, and you don't have anything here.
They should throw one for the end zone here. They should throw one. Since touchdowns are so hard to come by.
Throw one that's not a screen.
Yeah.
Listen, this isn't the place to be throwing a Brady. They act like the Bills' defense has been bad. They haven't been bad.
I'm just saying that it's so hard to score touchdowns right now for them. One would be really a touchdown's huge. Take a shot.
You know, Cortland Sutton's always open.
Throw that out route in the end zone. Let Cortland Sutton dance on the sideline again. That was amazing.
Dude, at least get like 15 yards here, and go out of bounds so you have a short pass.
4, 7, 9, 10. Back to throw, fires it over the middle. Why'd you do that?
That was
in
dumb.
the middle of the field?
They can't even spike it. They're gonna send a kick team out.
They gotta spike it.
They can't. It's fourth down.
Kicks up and it's good. Wow.
Dude, how did they get that on there so fast with no penalty? Dude, that was huge for Denver to extend their lead a little bit. They get the ball after the half.
2 field goals at the end of the half, and then they're going to get it in the second half.
Maybe
Dude,
they
that's
can score
amazing.
another touchdown. Well, now the 8 points make sense. It's only a 7-point game.
For real.
It somehow worked out to where it made sense.
Oh.
Bro, this game is everything I could have ever asked for.
I'm amazed that they got that kickoff.
Dude, they got it off right in time. Wait, they have to walk to the locker room together? Do they only have one tunnel?
I guess.
That's
Unless
weird.
a couple of them Bills are trying to join the Broncos.
I'm telling you, nobody wants to do that. You're either born a Broncos fan or you're a huge college fan who followed your favorite player from college to the Broncos. Like, you don't just wake up and choose to be a Bronco. Overtime, Allen saves game with Hail Mary. Nah. He'd probably, I don't know, he'd probably get sacked and fumble it or something. Maniac isn't even live for us to raid. Dude, he last minute went live last night. We rated him in the first quarter and the fourth quarter. That was pretty fun.
I still don't think I can win my fantasy tonight. There's no way.
I mean, as long as James does not cook, I'll be okay.
My only hope was if Josh Allen had 30 points tonight.
That's a long shot at this point. Not impossible, but a very long shot.
Yeah, he's got 5.5 so far.
25 in the second half.
25 in the second half, and let's see, I got to get something from the defense, and Latavius Murray's got almost more points than Josh Allen today.
I believe that, dude. He's been running hard.
So my
He's
two
had
running
two-
backs.
He's had 2 or 3 double-digit runs too. So
Yeah, I doubt it, but we'll see.
I mean, anything can happen, especially the way this game's going. Anything can happen. I'm not ruling out nothing. Freaking Bruce. I finally got told, oh my god, Dave just tweeted me and said, "What country is this?" I hate him so much.
Dude, that's funny.
He didn't even come in here and say it. He literally tweeted me. But yes, I learned yesterday who Bruce is. I'm still not sure if it's a real person, but I think it's not. And that's the joke, right? All I know is Bruce is a Chargers fan. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I feel like I've got to sneeze.
Oof.
It's been there like all day.
What do you think we're going to see in the second half, honestly?
Oh, Denver's going to go down in this opening kickoff first drive, put up a touchdown. Josh Allen's going to try to throw a hero ball. He's going to throw another pick and get benched.
Wow.
My prediction. Because he's going to get picked, but it's going to be back in their own red zone, which allows Denver to just go get a quick score once again.
The headline reads, Broncos get unlikely reception TD from Sutton. Like they can't believe that Cortland Sutton caught a touchdown.
Let me pull up the one versus the Chiefs.
I'm going to sleep so good tonight. This is my night that I should be able to relax.
I'm telling you that like this play looks identical. All right. I'm going to put it in the chat. This was the first time we played the Chiefs, but it was like the same play to Cortland Sutton. And they ruled it incomplete and then overturned it because it was just a magnificent catch. Dude, it was like I swear it was like identical to this game.
Same spot, just turned a different way.
Yeah, did you see the slow-mo? His knee went down in bounds. They challenged it and they overturned it.
Yeah, that ball never moved.
Dude, Cortland Sutton, he just does that.
That's a nice looking play too.
Dude, I just found another Broncos highlight of Cortland Sutton making an insane catch. Oh my god, this dude's a stud. I feel like he's underrated. It's official. You know whose name is not number one?
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson. He's only got like 5 interceptions. And he's played the same number of games as Josh Allen.
Zach
Goat.
Wilson.
The GOAT. I actually don't know exactly how many interceptions he has, but I'm gonna go look. Stats. Schedule. They play the Bills next week. Sorry, he has 6. He has 6.
Oh, I like this. I love the what is it? NFL.com.
Wilson season, boy. What about NFL.com?
I like the way they. I'm looking. I like the way they set up their stats.
I love it and hate it. Also, we haven't really got a chance to talk about it, but it's halftime, so it's like appropriate. You did watch the Germany game this week, didn't you?
I saw some of it. I didn't get to watch it all. I was working.
Well, I just wanted to hear what you thought. Did you think that it was appropriate on the last drive of the game to put Bailey Zappi in? I thought it wasn't. I thought there was no reason they should have done that. They had a better chance with Mac Jones.
He had no rhythm coming in, and it seemed very suspect that they just put him in like they didn't. They wanted to punish Mac Jones because they didn't think there was any chance that they could win. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know.
I hated
it was
that
a Belichick
decision.
thing.
I hated that decision. Yeah, you could say Mac was trash all day. I'm pretty sure everybody but the two teams' defense was trash that whole day. The Colts offense and the Patriots offense, they were both all trash. But putting Bailey Zappi in right there on that last drive was the wrong decision. As soon as I saw him running out, I was like, this game's already over. They had a good chance. They had a good opportunity to go down and win that game.
Oh, for real.
Because if you look at the stats sheet, the Patriots as a whole outplayed the Colts in that game.
Oh, for real.
On all phases, they outplayed the Colts. Mac was the best chance to win there, and they still put I know Bill Belichick knows that. I don't think he's stupid. He's literally one of the greatest coaches of all time. I don't think I think he knows that Mac was the best chance, but it did. It really felt like they were just punishing him. It was brutal. You could see the clip of the moment when they benched him. I watched Mac Jones age 10 years in that 10 seconds.
Yeah, I saw the fist bump that he gave to Bailey Zappi before Bailey Zappi went out there, and it was like it did not look very heartfelt.
He looked dead. He was completely dead inside. I actually kind of feel bad for that guy. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I know he hasn't had the best career, but as a rookie, he did go and take that team to the playoffs. That did happen. People seem to forget about it. He has talent. And I don't know if it's play calling or I don't know what it is because his rookie season, he looked fine. And then he got hurt in year 2. And I'm not going to blame that high ankle sprain on what's happening now. It's not like he broke his bones. He didn't tear his ACL. He just had a really bad ankle sprain who he let heal before coming back. There's something off in New England. I don't think it's Mac Jones. Everyone, this is another look. I hate defending the friggin' Patriots, man. But I feel like it's an appropriate thing to defend an innocent guy. You might think I'm just biased about Zach Wilson, but I'll defend Mac Jones too. I think he's getting the shit into the stick right now.
It's so hard to tell with that team.
No, you knew going into college that Mac Jones wasn't the guy who's going to go to the line and audible out of every play, make his own decisions. He was going to be what Brock Purdy is in San Francisco. He was going to go out there and do whatever he was told. And I knew that was true that game against Buffalo when he threw the ball 3 times.
And got the dub, by the way.
And won that game. Like, he's going to listen and just do what he's told because he seems like that respect your elders, listen, do what you're told kind of guy. And, playing for Nick Saban, that's kind of what you have to do. And then going from Nick Saban to Nick Saban's brother, Bill Belichick, his NFL brother, he's just going out there doing what he's told. I feel like it's play calling. Like, I don't feel like Mac Jones sucks. I don't think he's a top 10 talent or anything crazy, but I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I think he's just I think it's play calling. I do. Now, it doesn't help that a lot of their key defensive guys got injured, which takes another aspect of the game and changes it a little bit. But I don't think Mac Jones is the worst quarterback in the league, despite the Patriots being at the bottom of the standings.
I mean, if you just look at the sideline, Mac Jones is usually animated and angry a lot.
He was dead inside in that game. Like, there was no life left. They sucked his soul out.
Sup, Renault?
What's up, Robert? But something's not right there in New England right now. Like, you could tell based off Robert Kraft's body language at that Germany game that, like, just him alone, without looking at the players and coaches, you could tell by seeing Robert Kraft being there, his whole body language, that something is not right there. And it's not just because they're not winning. Like, there's something not right. Not like whatever's going on in Atlanta. Kickoff's up, and he's going to call for a fair catch at the 5. Dude, I hate that
You know what?
so much.
You know what I absolutely love? I love the fact that the analogy they made about Kyler Murray, I'll make it really quick, that if he goes out there and plays really well, they kind of get out of the high-end quarterback range and they don't have the option to draft a quarterback if he plays really well.
I hope he does. I hope he plays well.
They said he played well, but the only thing I saw was that floaty pass that looked really bad.
I didn't see none of it, but all right, it's the start of the third quarter. Ready? Here it comes. Denver touchdown drive incoming. They're going to take 6 minutes off the clock. They're going to score a touchdown.
A 9-minute drive here and 7 points would be a dagger, wouldn't it?
This is going to be a long, methodical touchdown drive to kick off the third quarter. I can't wait. It's going to happen.
All right, 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off. There's Williams, who's going to go nowhere.
Buffalo's defense, they're trying to bring some life back into these guys right now. Joe Book's tie is crooked. Dude, you fire Mac Jones, then if you think Bailey Zappe's the answer, that's incorrect.
They think Bailey Zappe's the answer. They'd be better off going and getting Tyson Bagent.
Dude, if you think Bailey Zappe's the answer, then you have no reason to anyone to shit on Zach Wilson because he's what everyone thinks Zach Wilson really is.
2nd 10. Wilson's going to roll out. There's going to be a hold. He's going to take off and run and slide, as I think he probably may have saw the flag, but saved his own skin there.
I don't care who the answer is. I'm tired of seeing Mac Jones. I'm telling you, Mac Jones is not the problem. Mac Jones is literally doing the same thing Brock Purdy's doing, just it's not working in New England.
And just he's not in San Francisco.
Just he doesn't have a perfect team around him. The only difference.
There's the hold right there on Javonte Williams. All right, it's 2nd and 20. The Buffalo fans are starting to get loud as they can sense something.
They smell blood in the water.
This is where Rush should complete a 1st down pass here and look like a man.
Moonball.
He's going to go, hands it off to Javonte. He's going to bust forward, and he's going to get all the way back out to the original marker, which makes it about 3rd and 11.
Dude, he just bulldozed that kid. He just took a grown man to the ground. Watch that last guy, the guy that got hurt. Him right there. Dude, he took everything in his body and shoved it through his shoulders. I don't care. Mac Jones is terrible. You can drop the perfect play, and what if Mac Jones throws an interception? The Mac Jones interceptions are off of the play calling, man. I don't know
There's
what to tell you.
another penalty on the pre-snap, and that's going to.
Oh, I think that's neutral zone infraction.
Yes.
Oh no, they got him. The fact that he was in the quarterback's face so fast, a lot of times that's a defensive jump. Or offsides, whatever.
NFL facts. Second game in NFL history with a 15-8 halftime score.
1961.
The Broncos beat the Bills 22-10. Same game.
Oh my god. That's like the thumbnail I used today.
How ironic would that be? A safety and a touchdown, and no way else scores.
I mean,
12:55 to go. Back to pass. Looking. Here comes pressure. He steps up. He's going to avoid it. He's going to run. And he's going to get close on. He gets back to, it's going to be about 4th and 10.
No touchdown drive. They did kill 3.5 minutes, though. What's up, Fundamental? We hope so. We hope so.
Wow, they're going to lose to Denver. Nobody's playing like they really want to win this game, honestly.
I mean, Denver's defense is.
Fair.
Punt is up. Deep punt all the way to the 14. Going to cross the 20. There's a flag, and he'll go down at the 32. Broncos special teams wound up too. Everybody's wound up. And that penalty is going to be on Denver. They're going to get an extra 10 yards. Oh, yep. He knew it. He knew it immediately. Offensive holding. I wish they'd call it special teams holding because they're not the offense. They're the special teams. They're the special teams. Like, give them their own respect. You've got offensive special teams and defensive special teams, but they're their own unit. They are not the offense and they are not the defense. They are their own unit. Show them some respect. Special teams important. I say that all the time.
Special teams win games.
Or lose games. Ask the Chargers.
Especially if you're in plain field possession.
Oh, dude. Leo, the Bills lose today. I'm going to be on freaking Cloud 900. Skip Cloud 9. 9,000. Dude, listen. I don't really want the Broncos to win. Like, I will say that over and over and over again. But I don't know. It will feel good somehow. I can't lose today. I had a perfect week of football on my bye week. I cannot lose today. The Ravens lost, so we're the sole number one in the AFC. Actually, that's already all I needed to be happy with this week was Baltimore to lose. But everything lined up perfect for me, except for the Raiders. Them winning just gives them another ounce of momentum. I cursed myself talking about the Raiders, and they really are going to win a lot of games for the rest of the year. They still got to play us twice. I hate that. As long as we split with them at minimum, I'll be happy. As long as we don't get swept by the Raiders, bro. No offense, Burdens. I've given the Raiders more credit than anybody else in the West this season. They stayed 500 with Josh McDaniels. 1st and 10. Allen's going to throw. It's batted down at the line. 2nd and 10. He said, "Not in my house. Not in your own house." All right, 2nd down and 10 at the 39. Allen looking to throw, pump fakes, fires, and it's dropped by Diggs. He dribbles it like a basketball and kicks it to the sideline. He just played 3 sports at once. I mean, 3rd down and 10. Ooh. All right, 3rd and 10, 12:02 to go in the 3rd. Allen looking to throw. He wants to go deep. He gets it to Kincaid, and he's going to fight for a couple more yards. But it's going to be 4th down and about 2. Do they go?
Go for it?
I think they'll go. I feel like they're in
I
panic.
hope so.
I feel like they're in panic mode right now.
Yep.
It's too early in this half to, I feel like you shouldn't, but.
If they get stopped here, I'm going to laugh.
Oh. If there's a turnover, that's not on downs.
Here we go.
For the 2, Allen's going to look. He's going to roll to his right. He's being chased. Throws it downfield, and he overthrows. And it's going the other way. That'll be a turnover on downs, which, by rule, is their 4th turnover of the day. This game just got spicy.
Dang.
Dude, that 99, that's the guy who batted the pass on 1st down. He's having a game right now. He's been chasing Josh Allen left and right across this field. He's not letting him get out around him. And that's a big dude. That takes a lot of, is everyone going for it on 4th all the time these days? Everyone acts like it's the last drive. No. Teams like Buffalo it feels like they always do. And Dan Campbell just has balls of steel.
That analytics chart says a lot more.
And Brandon Staley is just an idiot. He's too aggressive. I like the aggressive play every now and then. But on primetime games, the home team is more likely to go for it on 4th and 2 than to ever kick it away. Anymore, anyway. Josh Allen's cadence game is weak. I think so, too. I feel like there's some teams that I feel that should go for it on 4th and just won't. And then there's teams like Buffalo, the Chargers, that'll just do it. Buffalo's in panic mode too early in the game. It's a 1-score game.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see if Denver can score again.
Denver scores again. They're at midfield or they're at the Buffalo 48. Start their drive. They're already. It's just the wrong teams are going for it too much.
They keep showing that analytics chart on there and telling teams to go that says teams should go all the time. And I'm like, I just don't buy it.
Even 5 years ago, that the only person who ever followed any kind of analytics like that was freaking Harbaugh. Nobody else did.
Right.
He was the only one. Denver gets a field goal and it's probably over. I don't know if 10 points makes it over. But if Denver gets a touchdown, then I could probably get on board.
Ooh.
We watched, earlier the scoring play for Buffalo. They took 3 minutes to go 80 yards and get a score. It's never over with a team that can score like this, but 2 touchdowns and your defense playing well makes it a lot harder than a field goal and a touchdown. I've watched this Buffalo team overcome adversity, and I've also watched this Buffalo team just completely dismantle themselves. So it's literally like, which team are you gonna get? First and 10, gonna toss it to McLaughlin. He's gonna get just a couple. And you're back.
Yeah. McLaughlin has not had very
This
much.
is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, we can watch him go and turn over the ball, drive after drive, but we can also watch them go down the field and score in a minute. So I just can't rule this game over in the third quarter.
Nope. It is 2nd and 8. Russ is in the gun. They are already in plus territory. That's nice.
Yeah, they started on the 48.
Back to pass. Looking. Here comes pressure. He dumps it off. There's Cortland Sutton. He's going to get on the edge. Looks like he's going to get about 4 yards.
I'm going to say about 2, but I'm really tired of the fact that they're not even trying to throw the ball more than 4 or 5 yards, except for the touchdown throw. Like, they're not even trying. I hate this screen or just throwing on the line kind of, or, the toss of the running backs, whatever. But Russ has a cannon, and this Bills secondary is not as good as its front four.
And Denver's going to take a timeout.
I don't this has got to be the weirdest game for Denver. I watched probably 65% of their games this season, and this is the least they've ever tried to push the ball at all.
You know, it makes me feel like Sean Payton does not trust Russell Wilson's arm going downfield.
Russell Wilson's got one of the best deep balls in the league.
Can you think of another reason why he's not throwing anything more than 5-yard passes?
Like, are they scared of this defense? Like, you have to keep the defense honest. You got to take a shot every now and then. They've established at least somewhat of a run game. It's
13 completions for 116 yards. He's only had 2 misses today.
I mean, but the yards after catch too.
Well, that's it. 13 for 116. Yards after catch count as yards.
It does, but these are not big passes.
Yeah, nothing more than 10 yards really, except for the one play.
They had a good one Brady takeoff.
One good Brady toss.
I bet he's going to take a shot here. Now that I've talked all the smack.
Yeah, he's 3rd and 6. There's the snap. He's back to pass. Here comes pressure. He steps up, fires over to the sideline. He's going to complete it. And Sutton fumbles it out of – no, it's still in bounds, and I think Buffalo has it.
I think Buffalo has it too. Unless the ball touched out of bounds.
I don't think it did. Well, I said it, but I don't think it did. And that might be just what Buffalo needs to get some inspiration. He punched that right out.
He didn't even try to punch it out.
His helmet looked like it hit it.
But was the guy that ended up with the football ever go out of bounds? That's when it doesn't count. See, that guy right there, he's out of bounds, but isn't he the one that got it?
It's not like it's a pass ball, though. It's not like he's catching it in the air.
Yeah, but fumbles that are near the out, if the guy who recovers it steps out of bounds first, it doesn't count.
Well, you can step out of bounds on a fumble as long as you come all the way back in. It's just you can't come back in and catch the ball.
Yeah, but isn't there a rule? Because I think this happened 2 weeks ago, where some team did not get awarded a fumble because the guy who picked it up had stepped out of bounds previously.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it's happened 2 weeks ago.
Unless he's laying out of bounds when he picks up the ball. Recover your own.
Recover your own. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm with Jim. You have to reestablish yourself in bounds to recover it.
That's fair.
but it doesn't look like anybody was out of bounds with the ball or touched the ball while they were out of bounds. That's going to be Buffalo ball.
I think it's going to be Buffalo ball because I don't think they can overturn it even if they challenged. There was a pile of dudes, man.
Yeah, Buffalo that's just luck right there. They go for it. They lose out on fourth down. They turn the ball over and plus territory for Denver. And then on third down, Denver fumbles it right back to them.
This game's a mess.
They're still looking. Wow. Denver's already on the bench, so they're pretty sure that they lose it.
I mean, dude, that was such a great punch out. He didn't even mean to. He was
his
just
helmet got it,
tackling
it
him.
looked like.
All right. I don't think there was anything they could do to overturn that. Also, what's up,
Sutton.
man? BB Buffalo ball. Why did you say BB? Pew pew. See, that's the only reason I asked because half of them guys' legs are out of bounds, but they're all
Rasul
on top of
Douglas
each
was
other.
out of bounds, and then he comes back in and recovers it. Rasul Douglas had the ball, and he did step out.
It
There's
all
a hand.
happened so fast. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Cook. Cook's going to barrel his way forward for a first down. Buffalo ball, which is short for BB. If Buffalo ball is short for BB, what is BB short for? All right, 1st and 10 inside Denver territory. Hands it off to Cook again. Now they're going to run the football.
I don't understand when they do run the football, their thought process, because it seems like they get good rushes from Latavius Murray, then they go right back to Cook.
But they had somebody else running it earlier too. 2nd and 7. Allen looks to throw pump fakes, fires, and he's got a wide open man. I think that's Shakir down in the red zone.
Yeah, Johnson.
Yeah, Ty Johnson, that's his name.
All right.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 16. Gonna hand it off to Cook. Do not let Cook in the end zone. I swear to God. I don't care if Buffalo scores. Not at the hand of James Cook. All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 8 at the 14. We got 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Denver really needs to stop here.
Allen's going to keep up the middle, and he's going to go get inside the 10. It will be 3rd down and short. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. I hated that play call anyway to Sutton. Like, why won't they take a shot?
I have no idea.
It's weird, right? 3rd and 2. They're going to hand it off. That's Murray. Murray's going to get inside the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal for Buffalo.
You just leave that guy in and hand it off to him 3 times.
Dude, he's had a pretty good, last 2 or 3 years. I know he was with Denver either last year or the year before. All right, 1st and goal, back to Murray. And he's going to walk into the end zone. And Buffalo is 1 point away from tying this thing up. It officially cannot be the same score as the last time this happened.
15-14.
I'm just happy it was not James Cook.
Well,
Murray looks like their little Shakir and all these extra point is up ain't good, but all these wide receiver 3s and 4s that Buffalo always uses, he looks just like them, but a little bit bigger, a little bit more bulked up. He looks like a slot receiver. He does not look like a running back.
she doesn't hate James Cook. She's just playing against him in fantasy.
I'm trying to win. I love James Cook, actually. I was really disappointed when he got drafted to Buffalo because I was scared they were never going to use him. Just like Devin Singletary and Zach Moss. Yeah, he played for the Raiders too. Dude, Latavius Murray has been one of them guys that maybe not a big name or anything, but he makes the most out of every opportunity he gets. He was with the Ravens too.
Yep.
He's been just about everywhere the last couple seasons.
I'm down by 19 now.
I don't see it happening, but it could.
Yeah, they got me projected to finish out at 70. They got me projected losing by 6 now.
How sad is Denver if Bills win this? I don't think they're sad because they weren't supposed to technically win this game.
I think both teams have played fairly good defense.
I feel like this is a win by seeing how good up to the potential your defense can play. They played a really good game. And also, to be able to hang in there with, a team that you were favored against, that you were not favored against. I don't think it's a bad loss if Denver loses. It's a bad loss if Buffalo loses. And a good win for Denver. But Denver losing, this isn't for the rest of the season, yes, you're trying to make a comeback and get into the playoffs, of course, but this is not the worst loss they could have. On the road, the Broncos have not beat Sean McDermott since he's been the Bills coach. So,
yep.
Now, if they win, good for them. They're breaking all the streaks this year.
All right, here we go.
All right, 6:42 to go. Kickoff is up. Short kick, and he's going to return it from the 8. He's going to try to get to the side. He'll get back to the 20, still on his feet, still going. And he's going to cross the 25, the 30, the 35, and go out of bounds at the 40.
Dang, he probably ran 70 yards to get to the 40.
At least he didn't go down at the 10.
No doubt.
That's a special teams is important.
Are they going to turn Russ loose and let him throw the deeper ball?
At least give him one shot. If it doesn't work, okay, then go to the mid-range. Denver has the ball at the Denver 40. It was 6:42 to go in the third. Panther.
Oh, that was Marvin Mims Jr.
I don't know why they're not throwing him the ball. He's just kick returning.
I see he's out there every now and again, but he don't get many snaps. dumps it down off to Javonte, who's going to get maybe 6 yards on that.
I say 6 is good.
He's looked pretty good, even though he's not got a lot of yards today.
I think he's still trying to find his form again. Like, and this like I'm telling you, the Buffalo front four, it's that's a rock solid part of their defense for the most part.
All right, 2nd down and 3. Got 7 on the play. They're going to hand it off to Javonte. He's going to push forward and get about a yard.
It's gonna be 3rd and what, 2?
3rd and 2.
This is huge. They need a first down here.
Yeah,
you don't want to give the ball back to Buffalo with momentum.
You know what? I just run it here and make it 4-down territory.
Yeah, midfield. I agree.
I mean,
just don't take a 60-yard shot right here. I mean, I know they're 50, so they're not.
No, they're not going
to. Don't take the deep ball here. This is not the place.
Nope, 2 runs. Oh, and Russ is going to keep it on the bootleg and get the first down.
Oh, he faked
Good
me
call.
out. He faked me out. I thought he was. I thought he handed it off up the middle. I was like, man, I think he's going to get there. But then I realized that no one was tackling him because he didn't have the football.
And he held that to the last second. Had a blocker out there in Troutman and gets to the edge. All right. 1st and 10. Ball is
Buffalo
at the 48. Can they get into scoring position again and put up some more points? They're going to hand it off to Williams. He's going to push. He's going to get 1, 2, 3, almost 5. Probably 4.
Dude, after he got out of that spin, I thought he had a chance to go. Second and 6, 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Clock's rolling too.
Javonte Williams put in some hard runs today.
That was a hard run. I know it only went for 4, but it was.
They're going to go play action. Wilson rolls out looking downfield. He's got pressure coming, and he's going to get sacked. He looked like he had nowhere to go. Greg Rousseau.
Dude, that guy's turning into a stud. That guy's turning into a stud. I like him.
You know, they were in a good spot there. Nope. Couldn't give the ball to Samaje, could you? He was open, by the way.
They don't want to use him.
Why in the heck would you pay a guy that you don't want to use? All right, big 3rd down and 12 here. They got to get at least half of it to consider going. Back to throw. He's going to step up. He's going to be sacked again.
Dude, that defense, Buffalo's defense, I told you can't mess around.
Russell Wilson holding the ball like Zach Wilson. Too long.
Listen, he's not throwing turnovers, is he? Wilson just got David Card. I stepped away from my computer to have dinner. I saw that in my absence. Allen threw another forward. Wilson braided his way into field goal range, and Sutton committed an Adrian Peterson. Kickoff's our punt is up, and he's gonna call for a fair catch. I love it. I love it here. And Buffalo's gonna start their next drive at the 11-yard line.
And they got a chance to get the lead for the first time in this game.
It's crazy to think like they're, just at that point, but they're finally getting things to be like clicking. And we got 2.5 left in this 3rd quarter. I feel like this 4th quarter is going to be everything, man. Who's going to break, truly?
We got a maniac raid.
What? Maniac's not. I
He
thought
just went
Maniac
live a
wasn't
little bit ago. I
streaming.
saw him.
Maniac! What's up, my friend? How we doing? We here and we raiding. Dude, I didn't even notice that you went live. But we appreciate you. Also, Papa Poncho and Panther. We appreciate you guys. I love that you guys are all really good friends and not one of you like the same football team. Like, I love that. A Radiac? Nobody tell Alex. Nobody tells Alex anything. It's always when I look away, too. I had a different screen pulled up. Broncos just punched it in to go up 21-7. Oh, okay. I didn't see your Madden one. I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Doing a Madden CPU simulation of this game. Nice.
Wow. Next Monday, the Eagles at the Chiefs.
Bro, we just got Manning cursed. Now I'm nervous.
Oh.
Hopefully Taylor Swift shows up so we can win. Because that's how it works, right? First and 10, gonna hand it off. I think that was Cook. He's trying to cook because I told him not to.
But I'm bummed.
See ya.
See ya.
Just punts it so they can stay on defense. I mean, their defense playing electric too. Oh, second down and 6. They are at the 14. Allen's looking to throw. He's going to sling it downfield. Caught somehow by Gabe Davis. Davis has got a lane, and he's going to take it to around the 50.
He picked that up right almost off the turf.
So he said, stop it. Listen, at this point, if that's what it takes to win, she needs to be there, okay? If you can't beat them, then you join them.
I will do anything to win.
I will do anything for my offense to look normal again. Anything. First and 10, just inside Denver territory. There's a fumble. And I think Buffalo recovers. No, Denver's saying they have it.
They do. And James Cook fumbles again. You would think
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, he never even had it.
Oh, that fullback looking defender. I think he had it. Number 40 something with the long hair. Him right there.
Not let Diggs get it, did he?
No, there's no way he got that. I think the Super Bowl champ should get an extra first-round draft pick. Yeah, even if it's like at the last pick. I think the overall first and the overall last. I think that's fair. And even, I'm not saying that because my team won last year, but I think that's fair for any Super Bowl champ. Like, why do you get the worst? First of all, you already have to get the worst draft pick when you're the champion. I know you need to give it to the worst team so they can get better, so not everyone's always bad, but I like the idea of that. I think 2 for the first and 2 for the 32.
All right.
Okay, it's Denver football. Let's go.
Wilson's under center here. 1:13 to go in the third. Williams is in the backfield. He's going to get the carry. He's going to push, and he's going to get about 2 yards.
Where the heck is Dave? He had time to tweet me and say, what country is it? This is the only time I'm going to be riding with him. This is the only time I'm going to be riding with him, and he's not even here. No, I hate the lottery.
Second down and 8.
Because that's unfair to the worst teams.
Back to throw, looking, rolls out. Wilson's got time. He lets it go and throws a rocket too hard through the hands of Cortland Sutton. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I absolutely hate the draft lottery because the worst teams in the league may never get a good pick. I like the way the NFL does it.
That ball was thrown a little behind Cortland Sutton there.
And it was through really hard. Not as hard as Josh Allen's throw to Gabe Davis earlier that got picked. That was friggin' light speed, but it was still a pretty hard throw.
Wet Russ is back to throw. He's got time this time. He dumps it off to Sutton, who's going to try to get the edge and only going to get about 3 yards on 3rd and 8.
Why did he do that? He could have just handed it to him. He didn't even have to throw it. They were like hand-holding distance. What is happening? That's going to officially be the end of the 3rd quarter, by the way.
Yes.
Another defensive play wasted. I have no idea what that 3rd down play was. Russ should have just kept it. He's afraid to throw it, or he's not allowed to throw it. One of the two.
I would really like to know what his orders are right now. Because you would think he would be allowed to throw the ball.
Sam said, well, maybe they shouldn't be so bad. Well, it's not their fault that they make the wrong pick, mostly. It's not, it has nothing to do with them being bad. Even teams that don't have the 1st overall pick make terrible 1st round picks. Some teams just need to hire better scouting. Where'd you go? He must be gone. He dipped. He said, I have had enough. Yeah, but scouting gets you where you figure out who you want to draft. That, and the scouts tell the coaches, and the coaches make the draft call. He said, hey, this guy's good. You should call him and bring him in here. See if he's really good. What you doing over there? One Punch Man is such an insane concept. I haven't watched that, but that's another one I'd like to watch. Right before you walked away, because I was changing the quarter on the scoreboard, so I didn't see you walk away. You know what this game feels like? A slightly more exciting version of the Colts versus Broncos primetime game from last year.
Oh, yeah.
That game went into overtime at 9-9. All right, Broncos have to punt. Wasted drive, man. Straight up wasted drive. I know your defense is playing well. He's going to call for a fair catch at the 11. But your defense is going to get tired. You got to give him a chance to breathe.
Wow. Jets, Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Chargers, Pats, and Dolphins.
That Dolphin game is at home the last week of the year. I know statistically and historically Buffalo has run the table on Miami, but I feel like Miami's going to win that game. Especially if it comes down to a playoff, like winning the division, kind of high stakes. I just feel like is going to happen. 1st and 10. Allen looks to pass, gets it to Kincaid. I feel like his name's not been called enough in this game.
All year.
No, this game and his and Diggs both has not been called enough in this game. Shout out to Alex, the most chillest Chiefs fan I've ever met. I take that as a very high compliment. Thank you. Most people just hate me immediately because I'm a Chiefs fan. 2nd and 3, handed off to Murray. A dog up the middle for 5 and a 1st down. Also, Dolphins would be so easy to bet on land, no leg, having mammals. Fair. 5th home game with 4+ turnovers since 2018. Jesus. 1st and 10 from the 23. Fires. Gets Diggs. There's the second guy right there. Kincaid and Diggs. And they're going to get another 1st down. We got 13:45 left in this 4th quarter. I don't feel like I'm very chill. Chris has got a point. I don't feel like I'm very chill. but I do appreciate that. I try to be chill. I'm more chill about my team than I am any other team, though. I get so wound up about everybody else's team. All right, 1st and 10. Allen looks, fires, and he's going to get smacked immediately after the catch. That's,
Murray.
I think that's Murray, yeah. Wilson has been reduced to a game manager with legs. Bro, like, this has got to be the weirdest Broncos game I've watched all year. A game that it feels so easily winnable for them, but they're not letting him do what he's done well all season. All right, 2nd and 8. Allen looking downfield, fires, and he just throws it away. I question myself almost every day, though. Listen, one of my coworkers that I'm really good friends with is a Niners fan, so I'm used to having a very, very heavy all Niners all the time guy around me. So even though we met in the Super Bowl, even if we would have lost, I think I still would be super chill with Niners fans. The day Scorpions grow wings is the day humanity should just call it quits. I'll call it quits that day. I'm telling you right now. 3rd down and 8. Allen looks under pressure. He fires a bullet, but it's going to be broken up towards Gabe Davis on the sideline. Dude, that ball shot straight up in the air to the sideline. And Denver gets a stop. This is going to either be an overtime game or a last-minute field goal for someone. Dude, what a play by the defense, man. That was going to hit him right in the hands.
Moreau got the hand on it.
Yeah, the first guy misses. And Moreau comes across and breaks it up. He would have caught that. The only Falcons fan I've met always wanted the smoke. Punt team is on. Kick is up. Mim's going to return it from the 19, crossing the 25. 30,
Uh-oh.
35, 40, 45.
Ooh.
Oh, and then he gets close hangered.
And there's going to be a fight.
Dude, it looks like 2 Buffalo guys are going at it.
I think one Buffalo guy was trying to hold the other one back after he smashed Mims.
He clotheslined him.
You know, the only way Buffalo seems to play offense in this game is if they're behind.
That's a weird method.
Dude, that's a good tackle.
Dude, Mims has been the best player for the Broncos today.
Mims and Williams.
And he's just been doing kick returns. Like, let him catch some passes. He's been making guys miss left and right. Dude, the games this season that Mims has actually been catching passes, he's had good games. Go back and look at some of the box scores. He's been lighting defenses up when they actually target him. Allen trying to dislocate shoulder blades with his throws. Time for Wilson to throw something longer than 5 yards. That's what we've all been waiting for all game.
Yeah,
Sean
talk about
Payton's
opening up the defense a little bit, spread the field a little bit.
Sean Payton's got him on the tightest leash right now. They've been playing well. Like, let him take a shot. They're already in, Denver territory. Or they're right outside of Buffalo territory. Let him take a shot. My God. At least like a 15-yard play. Open up at least the middle. You don't have to take it all the way to the end zone shot. We're not asking for much. We're asking for the guy that we know can throw a 70-yard pass where the ball is in the air all 70 yards to throw it more than 6 yards down the field. And he's got an insanely accurate deep ball too.
I can't wait, regardless, to hear what everybody says after this game.
You know those guys are going to ask him why they didn't try to push the ball. Did we hit 2.8K likes tonight? I don't know. We have to ask Shelby. Shelby's the one that could see it. She's the only one that could see it. Shelby, if you're in the chat, did we hit 2.8K likes tonight? I don't think so, but you never know. Dude, I'm telling you, this feels just like that dang Colts game. Like, it feels like the Broncos are going to go get a field goal and use the rest of their time, and then 23. Well, it's pretty close to 2.8K. I'll take it.
One of the numbers is correct.
And then Buffalo's going to get a field goal. It's going to go over
All
time.
right, there's the handoff. There goes Williams. No,
McLaughlin.
And he's going to get it out over crosses midfield. So they're going to be in plus territory, second down and about 6.
They started 4 drives in Bills territory tonight and have 6 points on them 4 drives. No, mostly yesterday's stream said we had 2.8K likes.
Just for Shelby.
Yeah, she screenshotted it and sent it to me.
Here comes the blitz. And it's going to be a false start. Pre-snap penalties are killing Denver.
Dude, that referee's taller than Russell Wilson. He just handed him the ball. He looked up to him. Man, that sounds familiar. Pre-snap penalties is killing them. I guess it happens to both Wilsons. No, Grossi didn't raid. It was glitched.
Second down and 11.
Still good field position.
My gosh. Yeah, it's really good. And that's a backwards pass.
Well, if this is the officiating crew from the Packers and Steelers game, then that's a forward pass.
I can't get comfortable for this game. I don't know what it is.
Because this game is nothing but uncomfortable.
That is a tipped pass. Okay. It's probably going to be overtime. Russell.
Why are they watching it? It doesn't matter. It went out of bounds. Or are they considering it like a fumble for spot of the ball?
Maybe they just don't have nothing else to do in this game. They're wanting to look at something. Here comes the blitz. Wilson fires downfield and is caught by Judy. He's inside the 40.
Judy, let's go. We all cheered. A play over 10 yards.
Dude, that's
a 19-yard gain. It was a laser. It's the little things. We all cheered. Thank you, Sean Payton. That's all we asked for. Look, Russ remembered Judy exists. I'm so happy.
11 minutes to go. It's all tied up.
Run the football. We all got what we wanted. Now run the football.
There goes Williams. He's going to get 1, 2, 3, maybe 3.5. Looks like 3. 3 yards for number 33.
3, 3, 3. He probably only has 33 yards today. Just kidding. He's got like 60. But we won. We willed that pass into happening. We willed it.
All right, 2nd down and 7. He's going to go hand it off to Williams again. He's going to go nowhere this time.
All right, you don't have to take
Oh,
the
that's
deep
McLaughlin.
shot here. You don't have to take the deep shot here, Russ. I know you've been cooking, but you only need 7.
You threw the last one 12 yards. Now just,
No,
keep
you
it
threw
in
the last one 19 yards. You
I
need to
know.
go. You need to cut it in half here and go around the 8 to 10 mark. You need a first down.
How about just get outside the pocket and buy some time?
You just need a first down here. You want to kill as much clock as possible and still score.
And he's going to he flips it forward, and that's going to be a first down to Samaje Perine.
Let's go, Samaje Perine fan club. I want to buy.
That's one of the only Broncos I can really get behind.
Samaje Perine, let's go.
Wilson looked like he was getting sacked there. Flips it. Whoop whoop.
That's exact number of yards they needed. 8 to 9. Now run the football again. Pound the rock. Pound the rock and kill the clock.
9 minutes to go.
I'm getting wound up over this now.
Here we go. He's going to hand it off to Williams. He's going to try to get the outside. And he's going to get 4 or 5, maybe 4.
Maybe 3. Your judgment and yardage is a little bit off. I think that was like 3.
There you go. 2nd and 7.
I would have liked it to be 5.
Yeah, I thought it was 5 at first. Then I was like, well, maybe 4.
What can I say? Mostly, I'm a Samaje Perine fan. And he went to Denver just to watch people play football. He doesn't even get to play. And also, Buffalo is burying themselves with a loss here. So
back to pass. He drops it out. There goes Williams on the outside. He's going to get all the way down to about the
I like that.
8-17 there.
He didn't pick up much yards, but I like that play. That was a good one.
Yeah, he got it to him quick. He got it to him fast where he at least had a chance to get up ahead of steam.
Yeah, he's able to see in front of him so he doesn't get smacked immediately.
We're going to have 2 field goals, and it's going to be 18-18 and go to overtime.
I'm telling you. That's what I said earlier. This drive was going to be a field goal. Either that or Buffalo's going to come back and score a touchdown / a turnover, and Denver will score again.
3rd and 4. Wilson's back to pass. He fires. It's a first. Oh, it's a fumble.
That's an incomplete pass. Oh, wait. Are they saying he caught it and was down? Sean Payton's on the field saying he was down. I didn't think he caught it.
Well, he definitely caught it.
Oh, he's down then. He's down. He landed on his butt. That's really close, though, once you slow it down.
It is close.
But I think he's down. That's a good call. I thought it was just an incomplete pass.
And there's another pre-snap false start.
Uh-oh, here comes tomato-faced Sean Payton.
He's getting angry.
Yeah, they're finally winning. He doesn't want to screw it up.
So they get the first down, and then they give up 5 yards, so it's about the same. They're still looking at it.
This has been a great game, honestly.
I mean, the score's tight.
I've loved every minute of it.
Yeah, you're right, Leo. It's been a good game.
I've loved every minute of it. We've had a lot of good, bad primetime games. They're bad and good. All right, 1st and 15 now.
Let's see. Gonna hand it off to Williams. He's got a hole. He's at the 10, all the way down to the 7.
Uh-oh, what happens if they score a touchdown? Because then they have to give Denver the ball if Buffalo goes down the field in a minute and scores.
If they score a touchdown, it has to be Williams.
As long as it's not James Cook and he's not on the field right now, I don't care who scores.
And then Josh Allen can throw for a touchdown on the other end and send it to overtime. And then I'll win.
You know what? I'm happy if you win. I don't care who wins this game.
Yeah, I really don't care who wins the game either. 3 on the play clock. You better hurry. And there goes Williams. He's going to get the first down.
Dang, dude, that extra last bit of push.
If I was Sean Payton, I would not let Russ throw the ball here.
Have they not learned? But they only want to let him throw short, so I feel like he might throw the ball here.
Nice move by Williams there to get in there behind
that
the
last
blocker.
little push for that first down. He was short, but he gave one more little push.
All right. I would run it to the edge here.
I would just pound it 3 times. Because they're killing clock every time they run that ball and don't get it.
Play action. He flips it to Williams, who's going to get a touchdown. Russ
there goes the Broncos. All right, are you ready for the 1-minute drive from Buffalo? That's going to lead to another Josh Allen turnover.
Javonte Williams really just took over on that drive.
Let's go for 2. Let's go for 2.
Dude, Russ got hammered when he threw that.
I think he knew he was getting hammered. Okay, they're gonna kick the 1. Russ scored a Mahomes. Extra point is up.
Oh, they fudged it. And then they fumble it.
I told them they should have went for 2. They didn't listen to me.
You know Buffalo's going to come down here and score a touchdown and win this game.
Nah, they're going to score in a minute, and Denver's going to get the ball back. I told them to go for 2. Nobody listens to me. Dude, Will Lutz didn't know what to do.
He played a block anyway. Look at that.
Will Lutz almost kicked it, and he stopped. He should have just went through with the kick. They don't listen to me. I told him it was a bad idea to kick it. I need to be an NFL coach. Because even if I don't win, they'll pay me a lot of money not to be there anymore. And if I do win, I'll look like a hero. And I still get paid a lot of money. I would take 1/4 of a coach's salary. You know what? I'd take 1/8 of a coach's salary to do the same job.
I mean, honestly, could you do any worse than Josh McDaniels did? And he got $60 million.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He got $45 million for getting fired.
Looks like that college coach that got $78 million to get fired.
Yeah, Texas A&M dude. He got fired yesterday.
$78 million. If Alex was an NFL coach, he'd be bribing the refs. I'd be like Ocho. I'd keep a $5 bill in my shoe. They essentially did have to go for 2 there. That's what I was trying to say. But they just did it wrong. They should have started with that. I knew what I was talking about. I didn't listen. You know what? I feel like if I was an NFL coach, yes, hang on. Let me get it ready because I want to send the first message. But if I was an NFL coach, I would have the locker room, man. We would have fun. All right, go, 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 go. Kickoff's up and it's gonna go in the end zone. Go, 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 go. Oh boy. All right, first and 10 from the 25. He's got to hand it off up the middle to Cook.
Man, I
Cook's
wouldn't
gonna
give
get
the ball
7.
to Cook right now. God, he's fumbled a bunch.
Wait. Okay, here's Papa Poncho's stream. Go get him too.
Cookie fumble. Oh, he picked it up.
And he picked it up, and he's gonna take it all the way to the 25.
Dude, he's got poor ball protection.
Dude, I feel bad for him. He's just having a rough day. All right, we got 4 minutes to go. Buffalo's at the 26. And they're going to hand it to Cook again. Cook's to the outside, takes it to the 20. It's better to be lucky than good. That's me if I was an NFL head coach. It's better to be lucky than good. Dude, that's the only way to build faith in that young guy is to continue to go back to him. Putting the game on a line. What the Madden play is going on. That's what I'm saying. 2nd down and 4. Just to the red zone. They got Cook lined up in the backfield again. They're going to go right back to him. They do. They're going to hand it off to him. He goes to the left side, gets a first down inside the 10. He better not freaking score. I swear. It's going to be 1st and goal for Buffalo. I got to go check my fantasy team. I'm winning 133.12 to 128.54. He better not score. I swear. 1st and goal from the 7. They got Cook in the back. I swear. They're going to roll out and throw this ball to Gabe Davis on the left side of the end zone. No! And Cook's going to get to the line. He'll get a yard, 2 yards, and then get stopped.
They're trying to strip him.
Whew. I wasn't stressed, but I am now.
No, he's taking the side. He's going. Oh, Cook's coming off the field for a play.
Well, this is a 2-minute warning.
I think he's hurt.
Cook picking up his own fumble could be the play of the game. For Buffalo, yes. That was for 42 yards after he recovered his own fumble.
Dude.
This game's... Who said it? This game's drunk. Okay, nobody said it. I was just thinking it, I guess. This game is drunk. Both these teams, specifically Buffalo, need to get some new gloves after this game. Cook was playing basketball with that fumble recovery. 2 missed points by Broncos special teams could be the difference. Yeah, it should be 23 right now. Oh, man, this game got intense so quick.
I'm telling you.
I mean, it was a pretty tense game all game, but we're in the last 2 minutes now. What if they, like, get to 4th down and then don't get it?
Oh, my God.
And then, like, get a Broncos safety.
I figured my luck, the way my day has gone, that Josh Allen will throw a touchdown pass and they will have the extra point blocked.
Oh my God, that would be so good. You might win your fantasy game, though, if Buffalo gets the ball first in overtime.
Yeah, all I need right now is if Latavius Murray run or a Josh Allen touchdown pass gets me really close.
Hey, you guys, everybody in here, like Leo said, be sure to hit the like button and feel free to subscribe. If you want to join the Discord and talk smack with me in your free time, or, you know, share memes and stuff, all that good stuff. The link is right there. The link's in the description. And if you click it and it doesn't work, I'll give you a fresh link right here, right now.
Dude,
Man, who's the
what a
place
game.
kicker now? But is night about to be? All right, we're at 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
And Cook is off the field, so if they score a touchdown, you want it now.
I don't care who
Latavius
scores.
Murray is on there. Hand it to Murray.
And they roll to their left.
Run it,
Allen
run
looking
it.
downfield, and he's gonna run it into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh man, they gave Denver too much time. We got a tie ball game. Extra point coming up. But Denver's going to get a minute 55 and 2 timeouts.
Let's go. I get to
hope he
win my
misses.
fantasy game.
I hope he misses. I want OT. This game deserves overtime. Tyler Bass is
Dude.
not going to miss this. It's not going to happen. Kick is up, and it is the most perfect kick he's had all season. And the Bills take their first lead of the game.
Yeah.
It's about to get dangerous.
The only way I can
Denver
lose
has too much time. Yes.
The only way I can lose my fantasy is if Javonte Williams loses yards.
Do they finally let Russ cook on this drive? It's a 2-minute drill.
They have to.
I mean, whether
All he's
that
got to
wins,
do is get in field goal range.
not if they can't hold the kick straight. Don't matter if they can't get the ball kicked. They got to be thinking touchdown first.
22-21. What a score.
Dude, you can see on Josh Allen's face after he scored, he was not excited because he knows it's not over. He was like, there was no emotion after he scored. He's been here too many times.
The fans are all way too happy. Yeah, you're right.
He knows better. He's been here too many times. Nah, I think he is more acquainted with this court than I have ever been, so. Also, I don't know that half the people he
That's what we were talking about. Not sure.
I don't know. I know they're all acquainted with YouTube. I don't know how they would translate to Discord. There's no offense thrown to them, but
Man, it is rowdy in
Mickey!
Buffalo. Russ is in the gun.
13 seconds. What's good,
Russ
Mickey?
is back
First
to
and
throw.
10.
He looks. He's going to step up, flips it to Samaje. Samaje is going to get
Samaje!
10, 15. He's going to get 17 yards and get tackled out by midfield. Why is he pointing at the ground?
Did he fumble? He's saying he's down. I don't know. Yeah, go
He
for
got to
it,
point at
Chris.
the ground. I'm not sure. But look at it. He had 4 of them on him. That's a good run. Go Samaje.
He's a good back.
Oh, somebody's hurt.
Somebody's down. That's what he was calling for. Good man. That went for 18 yards. And they're at the Denver 43. That's going to use one of Buffalo's timeouts. That saves their 2 timeouts also.
Russ with another shovel pass.
Oh, they're showing a KFC commercial. I had KFC for dinner.
Dude, I'm so hungry.
I was starving. I tried their chicken nuggets for the first time today.
Yeah.
They're not bad. Also, that KFC sauce, I don't know what it is. It's not bad either. Broncos going to get a field goal and give the ball back to the Bills with 13 seconds left so they can attempt to exercise their defense. You work at KFC? Dude, I actually really like KFC. There's DeMar. I think it's his first snap today.
Russ back to pass. He fires to Cortland Sutton. It's knocked down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Script says Hamlin gets the game-winning kick. Yeah, it's a new thing. They got chicken tenders early this year. And then they just recently, I don't know how recent, they got chicken nuggets. They're like probably about this big. They kind of look like Chick-fil-A's like sized chicken nuggets.
All right. 2nd and 10. Russ is back to pass. He steps up. He's going to take off. He's going to run for it. He's going to get about 5.
Ooh, big 3rd down here. Keep that clock rolling too. You don't need to use your timeout yet.
You know what else I didn't think about? Is if they score a touchdown here, I might lose points on my defense. Russ is back to pass. He flips it out to Samaje, who's going to get a 1st down and then some.
See, now I would consider using a timeout if you don't get up to the line quick enough to keep going. You still got a little bit of ground to cover.
It looks like they're playing for the field goal. I'd be playing the score. Just get whatever. Russ fires. It's caught, and he's going to be taken down inbounds. That's Troutman.
Someone called timeout. I bet Buffalo starts using timeouts too.
Nice to see DeMar Hamlin on the field.
Yeah, it's his 2nd game this year, but I think this is the first time he's been on the field. Horse is going to win with a field goal.
I'm surprised Dave's not in here.
Dude, I can't believe it. He sent me a message on Twitter, but he's not in here. It probably took him more time to send that than just to come in here and send it.
I really would love to see Samaje Perine score a touchdown.
You know what? I got Samaje Perine on my fantasy team. They are getting close to field goal range. I'm sure they could kick from here, but they're going to want to get a little closer.
Yeah, they're after doinking.
And muffing a snap. Playing fork knife tonight? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm really tired.
Oh yeah, spent. Let's see, they are at the 40. They need about
I'd say 8 yards.
5.
I'd say 5 to 8.
Yep. Back to pass. There comes pressure. He's going to get sacked. Uh-oh.
Now they're going to need a little bit more than 8.
Oh, Buffalo's D coming up huge. Dang it.
And I think that forced Buffalo to use Denver to use their last timeout. Clock has stopped.
Man, did you see that block that Piron got on Poyer?
That's a man block right there.
That line collapsed.
All right, it's 3rd and 10. This is huge.
And they have no timeout, so whatever they decide, it has to be ready to go. Because if it goes to 4th down, they have to get their kicking team out on the field. No time to think.
Big play. Play the game right here.
Russ is in the gun. He's back to pass. Here comes pressure. He floats it up in the air. Who's open? And Judy's going to get a pass.
There's the flag. There's the flag. Let's do it. They're flying.
The ball was underthrown, and Judy goes back to the ball and gets the PI.
Let's go. Oh, McDermott's pissed.
Hey, somebody tell Brandon Bean if they lose a few more games, they can draft their Jamar Chase.
Dude, Judy played that perfectly to get that flag. I mean, he almost caught it, but still, he played that perfectly the way he had to. He just saved this game.
Yep.
Oh, Allen knows. Look, I told you he's seeing ghosts again. They're going to be on the Buffalo 17.
Wait, do they have a timeout?
No, they knew Buffalo was going to take one.
If I was Buffalo, I wouldn't take a timeout.
Dude, I bet
they've had a muffed snap and a missed extra point.
I can't believe they didn't take one shot to the end zone.
I'm with you.
And if they have nothing, throw it away. What do they do? It's 2nd and 12. Are you going to give Buffalo the ball back with, what, like 15 seconds? Oh, no, they're going to try to kill some more clock.
Oh, my God, this makes me so nervous. What if they screw up?
Then that's what they get. Suck it, Broncos.
Suck it, Broncos. Russ takes a knee.
And Buffalo uses their last timeout. Dude,
They're going to make him kick it on 3rd down here.
I don't know. They might run one more play and him run around behind the line and throw it away. Take even more of that clock down.
Dude.
What if they fumble? Dude, if they screw up, they deserve to screw up. Then, like...
This is nuts. Literally.
This has been the most exciting primetime game in a little while. Like, full excitement from the first 8 seconds to the very end. I told you they were going to send him back out there for one more play.
Why?
They want to take as much of that clock away. He's going to throw it to the sideline. He's going to roll out and throw it away.
And they're going to call him for intentional grounding.
Not if he rolls out. Either way, that would be 4th down. They just got to get that kicking team out quick. Uh-oh. They got to hurry. They're taking a risk. They're going to do it again. They're going to do it again. I love this so much.
What if they get a false start?
Oh. 10, 9, 8. Kick is up.
He missed it.
He still missed it.
I told you they should not have done that.
Wait, there's a
flag. Oh, they get a 5-yard penalty. Oh, my God.
They get to kick again. They get to set up for their kick now. There was 12 men on the field for Buffalo. They're going to kick it again. It's unbelievable. There's 12 men on the field.
Oh, my God.
They're going to get
What if he misses it again?
They're going to get a free kick already set up. All they have to do is hold the freaking snap right.
It's a 35-yard kick. 36.
Oh, my God. Okay, here we go.
Almost no wind. The snap, the kick, it's...
And the Broncos upset the Bills and Bills Mafia. Oh, my God.
What in the ever-loving F just happened?
Oh, my God. Dude, hats off to Denver. I don't know how you did it. I don't really care. But this is game of the year right here.
I'm sorry, but how big of a risk was that running your team out like that just for a few extra seconds? How big a risk was that?
Dude. Cheers, Broncos. I'm giving you props today. I don't know what just happened, how you did it, what you did. I don't even know what we just watched, but you did it. Hey, I got one thing to say.
Mickey!
Suck it, Bills.
Dude, Alex. How ignorant.
Where's Pizzle? Where's Pizzle? I know he's happy right now. You know what? I'm going to say it one time. Let's ride. Where's Pizzle? I need him. Perna has ascended into a new plane of existence. Dude, this is the best inning all week.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that they would risk that field goal like that by running a stupid play.
They missed it. But Buffalo don't know how to count. No one will ever see me this happy about the Broncos winning a football game again.
Yeah, but that's part of the game. A bad hold and a bad kick.
Let's go.
They definitely outplayed Buffalo today.
I'm gonna troll on the internet. I don't usually ask for it, but I just said, Buffalo, what happened?
I'm just completely in shock.
You know what? I'm happy for the Broncos, man. I'm happy for Brandon Perna. I think he was getting a little too close to rock bottom, but
dude, I beat our first place team in our league anyway.
I beat our league owner. I beat you last week for my first dub of the year, and I follow it up with a strong win in 2 weeks in a row. 2-8.
83.5 to 82.3.
I put up 133 points. I had my best week, and I had one guy put up 0.4.
Oh, I had a bunch of them that were like that. Johnu Smith, 0.1.
Miami's like, we put up 70 on this team, just saying.
Dude, this is so nuts.
Dude, I love this league so much. Panthers, and I can't believe they walked it off, bro. I cannot. Oh, Pizzle's on Twitter because he saw my troll post. Man, we're gonna somehow get Buffalo's best game in a few weeks. I just know it. Oh,
Congrats, Luis.
Luis! Dub, if that other Broncos fan comes in here, I'll give him a little credit.
He's not coming back.
I mean, he left a comment yesterday. Mickey, I'm so happy that you showed up to watch that that treacherous ending with us. This is the only day I'm going to be this happy about a Broncos dub. Dude, Buffalo might miss the playoffs for real. It was a joke before, but like I said, if you haven't seen our week 10 predictions, sound the alarms. Something is wrong. The Bills are broken. Yeah, Miami was on a bye, and they, I think the Chiefs and the Dolphins won the hardest this week, and they didn't play. I mean, our division teams won except for the Chargers, but we still got the dub this week.
Listen, this has been the best week of football we've had the entire season, and we thought last week was pretty good.
Dude, they're right there, neck and neck. Ugh.
Can it get better?
Yeah, Zach Wilson's going to beat the Bills next week, and it's going to be so much better. It's going to be so much better, and nobody will shit on me for supporting that man anymore. It's coming. It's coming. Horses conquered the buffaloes.
Okay, well,
just wait for it. I'm telling you right now, Zach Wilson's going to go into that building, and he's going to be a man. He's going to be the man everyone doesn't believe he can be. I believe, though. Bills and Jets will tie and eliminate each other from the playoffs. Hey, it's not an L. A tie is not an L.
It's only half a win, but it's not an L.
It's only half a win, but it is not a lose. I don't care. You know what? If Zach Wilson puts up 20 points, the 6th game and the 5th game made it the most ever. So this is the most ever now. It was Houston, Cleveland, Denver, Seattle. I didn't even know about Seattle. And Arizona. There's one more. Let's go. What's good? I knew he'd be in here. I knew he'd be in here. Listen, we got to stick together.
Buffalo's just cursed. How do you have 12 men on the field for your kick team? One guy has got to know he's not supposed to be there.
And they missed and got the re-kick it, bro. This was picture perfect from the first 8 seconds to the last snap. This game was an absolute Madden game. It's the Madden curse. I'm telling you, it's for real. And if we lose to the Eagles next week, I'm blaming the Mannings. I'll be really upset too, but I'm blaming the Mannings. But you know who beats curses? Patrick Mahomes. He's broke the Manning curse or the Madden curse twice. Patty Mahomes is an alien, bro. He looks like an alien on Madden. Patrick Mahomes looks better on Fortnite than he does in Madden. Oh my god. I don't even want to listen to his post game because Russell Wilson is the corniest football player to ever exist. But I'm happy for the guy. He got to throw one ball more than 10 yards all game. And the second ball got PI and basically won him the game. Dude, this game was, I'm in such disbelief that this was a real football game that we all just watched together. Like, I feel like I just had the longest fever dream, a 3.5 hour fever dream of the weirdest football game ever. Oh, that's got to be game of the week, bro. That's got to be game of the week.
Nuts.
You guys, Vikings signed Anthony Barr to practice squad. I did see that. I think I did see that. It's not a bad addition. He's been there before. But you guys, this game was awesome. Hang on. One more. Let me get this real quick. Okay, I forgot what I was doing, dude. This game's got my head all twisted. We might play games tonight. I don't know. I might crash after this, but the link for my gaming channel is in the description. If you want to come over there and watch us play games, I might not. If not, we expected a blowout too, bro. You know what? The best thing that's gonna happen next week, Panther. You're gonna love this. The Panthers are going to upset the Cowboys. It's a trap game. It's an 11-point spread. And you know how I feel about that. We'll get into that. But the Bills suck. You don't even have to add the prime time. You can just cut it off there. But you guys are awesome. Like I said, we might play games. My channel, his channel's also in the description if you want to just follow to support along. I don't know what's over there, but he's got something over there.
I haven't posted nothing in a while.
But we do play games over on mine. Pizzle, congratulations. We're both champions this week, and we didn't do nothing. It was a great week of football, man. I can't wait to get into next week. With our picks coming up soon. I'm gonna fit some every Cowboys fan in the nation. I try to do that. Like I said, yeah, Sam, maybe we might be playing. We're gonna see how I feel as soon as the NFL's chaos. We're here for it. We love the chaos. Thank you for chilling at It's in the Blood. We will see you guys on the next one. Cheers. Cheers, Broncos. Bills suck. You did it. You did what nobody thought you could do. And we all thank you for it. Good night, Blood Fam.